Welcome, welcome. We are now live on Time to Tabletop. Look in the camera, look in the camera. I'll give it on everybody. Look at everybody there. Oh, everybody's here. What is happening? Hopefully you can see that. I tried to zoom in as best I could, but in spirit, we have Kragar and Jaya. And there's some fine print on there, but
I don't think anybody can
maybe
see
I'll take a
it.
picture of that and post that later because it's actually pretty.
Penises.
I think they're called peenies.
Not
in
peens.
plural. Is it?
No weenies.
No weenies.
No wieners. Okay,
They're thumbs.
they're thumbs.
Like this.
I promise.
Sort of. Maybe. This is...
So welcome. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for joining. I don't know what that Boy Scout thing was. I don't remember that one.
This thing?
That's why we missed. No, he's had like a whole thing.
Finger fun?
Jeff did last time, and there was a whole series of things you did as a. I don't know. See,
was
that's why we
something
miss you. We miss
We
you,
need
Jeff. We need this.
Well, this is going to be a mess.
'Cause
We've
I don't
decided, 'cause
remember.
These are the grown-ups. Even though I'm older.
Yeah, they're the adult.
The grown-ups are gone.
But to be 100% honest, we just ate gum last time.
Yeah, those
We ate
adulters.
gum.
Yeah, we ate a lot of gum. We talked to one.
Some of it was
guy.
magic.
She
All
talked
of
to a
it.
slave.
I had
There was a
dragon
lot.
gum.
But let's go ahead and we got to mention sponsors and then go from there and do some announcements, and then we will definitely get to the recapulation. Is that a word?
It should be.
It is now.
Recapitation.
And I like writing stuff on paper, even though it's written on a piece of paper
Put a headlight on.
No
and
chocolate
it's on my
vanilla.
computer at the same time.
If you want some.
Makes no sense.
Honey?
And yeah, it's honey.
But
It's not real honey.
yes,
but-
Ambient Realms, we are using some pretty sweet equipment that is given to us by Ambient Realms. Nice pads here. They can pull up some music. They can pull up some cool, funky, like this. Ooh. Some strange stuff.
Like a poop.
Ooh.
That's poop. Yeah.
And I think one of my favorites lately has been. I don't know why. It feels like you're getting punched. It's literally, the sound file is called Hit to the Groin. So let me do that one more time. That's, for some reason, that's my favorite right now. I don't know why that's funny.
Who?
I have no idea why that's funny.
It's because obviously funny.
I don't know.
Into the groin and
I don't know.
it's funny.
And it's funny. Every time that I plug it back in, it can't find that file. I was like, you serious? So I get mad at my computer every Thursday trying to find this file. Yes, Ambient Realms, that's what they do. All those types of things. You can get actually this whole system for like $249, I think, right now. If you go to their website, I think it's on pre-order because it's literally pre-release when we got it in, December. So you get 64 gigs of some sweet jams. And also they raise a lot of money for Autism Speaks and Huntington's Disease Society of America. Nailed it. Usually my tongue goes sideways when I try and say that.
Nailed it.
But I nailed it. The other one is Arknight. We are getting very close to some other giveaways. We are only 13 more followers for another giveaway. We still need to give out a... I think I've been dragging my feet on giving out this code, and I don't know why. I should reach out to that. I think it's Kunchkin. I should reach out to Kunchkin and see if they want to shop on, on Original Gamer apparel, and see what. I think they would be excited. So I'm gonna reach out to them again here soon.
Wait, did you already reach out to Kunchkin?
I may have through a whisper on, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to double check.
Sorry.
But
I heard Kunchkin's spacey with stuff.
Spacey, well, most of us are. I mean, that's just who we are, right? As a people. I did want to give a kind of a Arknight. Arknight is where we give away those digital downloads for our followers, and we do have some cool stuff that we can give away. So subscribe, click the button. It's free. If you're an Amazon Prime person, you get one per month. It's free. It's 100% free all the time to follow. You just click a button there, like, oh, I'm following. But I did want to go through. There's a couple events that are coming up. I'm going to start doing this a little bit more because there's events that come up local. It's local events, and hopefully we can find some other internet events that we want to talk about. But of course, I'm the head organizer of like D&D and RPGs in the Sacramento area. We've got well over 600 members now, and we have like 6 or 7 events per month. I will be hosting one in Roseville at the A1 Comics. I will be hosting that one this Saturday here in 2 days, so I'll be there for about 4 hours. Looks like we have a good 15 to 20 people gonna just show up and play RPGs. Pretty cool. That's what we do a lot of here in Sacramento. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what we do.
Nerd out.
We nerd out. Just little bits at a time. All the time. The other thing that Chris Crotty reached out to me, he's the manager, owner of Comedy Sports Improv Club downtown. And they reached out. He was like asking me some pointers on some stuff because he's going to do what's called improv for role-playing games. So it's on the 19th of this month. I think it runs like $20. It's like a 3 hour tour. You know how those go.
Not well. Historically.
Is go in a circle and eat coconuts. But it's really is for role playing. It's to teach you how to be a good improv player and playing RPGs. So if you guys are interested, or anybody in the Sacramento area, it's a cool place. I've been down there for their improv, and it's pretty funny. It's think of it with, it's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyways with a referee.
Fun.
Instead of a judge behind, there's a ref that's out there running around, and it's actually really, really funny. My wife and I went down there. It was pretty cool. So those are I want to do more of those upcoming events because I think we need to know what's going on out there, because a lot of us sit behind and watch Twitch shows and don't know what's up. We're just like, oh, this is cool. And they go, what? I can be a part of this? I think we should start being part of it. Next week's schedule. Tuesday, sorry guys, no Infinity Tower. We've got some conflicting schedules, so next week, no Infinity Tower, but they'll be back. They will be back the week following, I promise. Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Adrenochrome. It'll be, I think it's episode 3 of Adrenochrome, but it's going to be the continuation of a small story arc of Blades in the Dark. So they'll be playing like a session 2 of Blades in the Dark, which they played last night. Really cool stuff. There's a couple good friends of mine that play in that one. Marvin and Jim are really good buddies of mine. So it's a really fun, kind of dark. You have to play a bad guy. I was like, that's the whole point of the game. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll be back next Thursday. As you can see, next Thursday, I think those 2 guys will be in the flesh. One happens to be working. We got to do that. We got to pay bills, right? And the other guy just happens to be chilling in Scotland, just hanging out.
No big
That's what we do. Every once in a while, you just hang out and go to Scotland.
I know.
How's that happen? I don't even know how that works. So, next week we'll be back here, 6:30, New Trippers. So that was a lot of announcements for me to go through, and I don't like hogging too much of this because I like you guys to go.
Damn it!
You don't have to nose it. Just talk. You don't want to talk about yourselves. Talk about what you're into.
This is traditional.
I know it is.
I know, I did it
'Cause we're
last
gonna- we
time,
have
like in
another
denial,
one.
like if I push harder on my nose, maybe
Like
it'll...
this means something.
So besides, you're fine.
They didn't touch their noses at
Five
all.
and a half.
Yeah, they have to
5.5
first.
minute
So
sketch
how
that
you
you
guys
put together.
doing?
Are we talking to them or... Oh, okay.
You can if
Me?
you want.
Nah.
I mean, it could be like a.
His cheetah glasses came out good.
They don't have much
Yeah, they do.
interesting to say. I mean,
They're
come
just
up with
their
some
hand,
ideas,
their
you
thumbs
guys.
just aren't penises.
They're all busy
so.
adults.
I should have
in
made
some
their
way.
thumbs touching, like this.
Just
And
the-
they're not
just the tip,
penises.
right? Only
Just
let
the tip.
touch.
Just
yeah.
let because if it's the whole thing, it'd be too intimate.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Just the tip of the thumb is what we're talking
But
about.
we don't want commitment.
The
Yeah. Me updates. That was a noise. I worked today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Work's
me too.
been, you know what it is. It's okay.
You were.
See,
I'm
but I would-
spoiled. I'm
yeah.
spoiled, and I know.
I don't think
I'm a
any.
good
I think you
We're
guys
being gay.
downplay yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to bring that out. Is like I really feel like every person that I've and this is session 8. So I think everybody that I've invited to play here has more to them than they even know. And I think there's a reason why I invite people to play in my personal games. Because I know that people have something to bring to the table as a human being, not just as a player.
Literally, because there's tables.
Yes.
Tabletop.
What did you
It's
bring?
time to tabletop.
What did you bring to the table today?
Today I brought my computer today because everybody else brings their computers and I felt left out with my stupid tiny computer in my hand, my phone.
That means
I
you're
also
out.
have a
That's stupid hand
copy
computers.
from the Trade in Midtown. It's so good.
I've
They
never
have a
been.
good New Orleans coffee, which is basically like a cold brew with chicory, which is really good. No? It's good.
I'm not a coffee person,
Oh.
so you lost me at coffee.
And then she gave me a
I was like,
honeycomb and
coffee.
chocolate thing.
Are they
I have a
good?
million things in my purse. We could do that game, but we don't do that game.
Well, that game's actually pretty fun.
That's,
Yeah.
It's like
Mine
I didn't
would
bring
be-
any snacks.
Today I brought 2 purses.
Has a million
What's
snacks.
in my
Oh, 2
purse?
purses. Oh
I forgot to eat
shit.
snacks, guys. Guess I'll have to bring up the ice chest.
No. I do have a
That's
lot
in
of...
my purse.
Yeah.
Right here.
I don't
Ice
have any
chest is
snacks,
in
but I have a
her
lot
purse.
of candy in my purse right now.
Mm.
Because my kid... Doesn't matter. I have Skittles. Like, at least 3 bags of Skittles in
Oh
my
my
purse.
god. It's like taste the rainbow. Just throwing it at everyone.
You
Taste
could just
the
make
rainbow.
it rain Skittles.
God.
So does that...
But what
cover it?
here's the way I look at it is like went to work, okay?
Okay.
But
Yes.
the thing is like there's so many people that would. I mean, even though it can be repetitive sometimes when we have certain things as a job,
Yeah.
or as what we do, but what you do is not little. Every one of us does something that's actually pretty intriguing. Like, what do you actually do?
My job is... I was just trying to be awkward. I am a...
We're
you
all-
know this. They don't know this. And you guys... Oh, are you putting your notes so you don't have to...
Oh no, I'm thinking. Sorry.
They're both.
I'm a nerd, and I do... but we're all nerds here. I do video production, editing, motion graphic design, and sometimes behind the camera work, and sometimes, like, creative
Hey,
development.
that sounds really impressive.
Like, well, here's a script I'm working on. It's all right here. See? Oh, but I minimized the important stuff, which is Twitch. There it is. So I don't know. Yeah, like that's so all that sounds really cool. But today, what I worked on was 12 little. No, they're not shitty. They're gonna be cute, but they're little, just plain, like social media, like little web campaign for this one company that they do. You know, agriculture stuff for California. So it's like from the point of view of the Kiwi or whatever. It's just little.
It's pretty cute though.
Yeah, they're cute, and I got to pick out fun music for that. So that's
See what I'm saying? I was like, I mean, we all got to find that little part in whatever we do. I mean, why did we say yes to the job?
yeah, I love the job.
Right, that's what I mean.
My faves usually, but sometimes it's like when you do something, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. That kind of is a thing, but also if you do it too much, then you're only working and take the thing that you love and turn it into something else. So I'm trying to find a balance right
Yep,
now.
it is balanced.
Makes sense.
So yeah, that's a really cool. I like. There's a lot of people that are envious of what you do. So no matter what we're doing in life,
So you're
so
just like, meh.
She gets to bake with sugar all day, make delicious things.
I only bake with sugar.
Transitioning.
Nothing else. Transition phase.
Hot potato.
Yeah.
segue that.
I'm a bread baker, cake decorator, whatever you want, or
Makes all the
all
treats.
that fun stuff. Yeah, cookies, everything is fun.
So,
It's what I went to school for. So
but that's
See,
see to
so
me,
modest.
I'm like they have whole like TV shows and series about
Oh.
just that. So how is that not?
I
You see
know.
what I'm saying? I was like,
I made for
There's
the
a lot
Game
of
of
people.
Thrones premiere show. I made a dragon scale cake. That was pretty cool.
What dragon scale? Like the disease?
Just dragon
Oh,
scales. It was-
okay.
No.
I was thinking like dragon
Grayscale.
scale. Like,
Yeah.
grayscale. I was like, ooh. Especially with that
It's like,
last
ooh, that's-
episode. I was like, oh.
I'm
What's the
not
next one?
gonna-
Is it amputation?
sorry.
What are you gonna do
There was a
next?
grayscale last episode.
Okay, that's okay.
That's
That's
all.
alright. Yeah, I
Sorry.
did that, and so I baked like over, I don't know, 100 pounds of bread today. I baked. I think it was about
She's
100.
got like guns.
Bro, yeah. Because we have to have this certain lift thing to load it in there, so you have to go like this. I'm like,
How much can you lift?
Good
Chocolate.
it's like,
How much
oh
can you-
shit.
Yeah, how much can you bench? Sugar. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. You're a badass. Yeah, so I was like, people love to do that. People want to do that. That people do that in their spare time after they come home from their I say 9 to 5, but it's 8 to 5 job. They come back and they like, oh, I want to bake tonight. I love baking. And you
I
do
do.
it.
Classes.
When I come home from work, I still do.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, and
Yeah.
you
Because
get
you bake
paid
for
for it during the
everybody else all
day.
day. That's your turn.
Yeah, it's like, now it's my turn to eat everything.
Yes.
And you smelled all the smells, and you're like, I know what I want. Probably. Do you make something different every night?
No.
No.
I usually I sleep a lot. I try to sleep a lot. So I get home and I'm like, dinner. Nah, I'm gonna
Nah.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just sleeping.
I want some bread.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And then in the last week, Brandon, what did you well, not week, but in the last 6 months, what have you been doing? Like, seriously.
Like, I went to-
Dog
Besides being a G,
I could
because we
brag.
established that off
Suck
camera
it.
that he's a G. But realistically, for fun, what did you do in the last 6 months?
I went to San Diego
Satan.
for a school field trip thing.
What do you mean
Oh, no,
thing?
Satan.
People don't just go to San Diego and go, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out in San
Satan.
Diego.
Satan or like,
I mean,
Or
I
like-
might because I do some
Like-
strange things, but
like this.
It's like, ugh.
I had
It's like, good
won,
luck, Satan.
a regionals engineering competition,
Wow,
and
you're
I was
smart.
going to San Diego. For
Yeah, he's super smart, you guys.
see,
He's
I was,
super
you see what I'm saying? Are
He's
you
like an engineering.
Are you
like,
freaking kidding me?
mastermind.
He's super smart, guys.
No, I was like, is it what kind of engineering?
It was robotics.
Robotic engineering.
Okay, yeah, you're dumb.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
Do you feel me? I
He
was
got
like,
to go to like finals. Like they made it to this anyway.
that's
Did you
what I'm
guys
saying.
build a robot who made the Illuminati out of Doritos?
Yes.
Nice.
And then
A
built
butter-
another robot.
A
Yeah.
better spreading robot. Is what you mean.
Butter spreading robot.
Everyone needs that. I mean, we have a toaster. For God's sakes, we need something to spread the butter.
Just
No, but that's
Yeah, I
to
can
me
use
that
butter.
to a lot of people that's super exciting,
some
like
actually
super
built
exciting.
that. You see
Like
videos of
people
it?
want to do that.
Just
I've
butter
known
robot.
maybe in my life
Rick and Morty
2
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
real
wonder if
engineers.
they-
One was mechanical,
So-
and one was
That's cool.
But
electronic.
someone built the one from Rick and
Wasn't
Morty.
That's
electrical.
amazing.
It was more of
Yay,
the
my butter's here.
DC
I like
stuff.
he's like,
Mm.
"What is my
And the other one
purpose?"
was a
He's
mechanical
butter.
engineer,
He's
and
like,
they
"Oh."
both ended up working for some like secret agencies that they couldn't tell me what they did anymore. And once they got to a certain level, they just like can't tell you anymore what I do.
classified.
Then they'd be overseas,
And then if
and
you keep asking, then you get murdered.
yeah,
Yeah.
mad.
We're
That,
trying
that
to
could be. You
avoid
could make a
murder
robot
right
that
now.
murders people
Wait,
because they've been asking.
He
you
chuckles
a
and
robot.
like,
I'm thinking of different designs for toasters
I've
right
already
now
done
that
that.
automatically put
He's
butter
like,
on
yeah,
the
I
toast.
could do that.
You
are
slowly
you
put
a
butter.
robot though right now?
It's kind of repetitive.
Yeah, that's possible.
No, but those kind of things
That's
are
really
amazing. I was
cool.
like, I love surrounding myself with, and I know you guys do too. Is like surrounding yourself with people that are actually have a creative and nerdy side.
I
We're
just
all
surround
nerds about
myself.
something. Everybody is a nerd about something.
Yes,
We're all nerds.
that's what I mean.
Like you're a cooking nerd,
I mean,
Bacon,
baking. Sorry.
bacon nerd, the
nerd.
bacon
I
nerd.
had pasta bolognese for dinner. That's cool. It was really delicious.
It looked good. We
It
had
smells really good.
something worse.
Was it In-N-Out?
No, that sounded good. No, we went to Panda Express.
Did you get orange chicken? Why don't you get orange
I
chicken?
got like the pepper chicken. 'Cause
Orange
I
chicken?
got It wasn't orange, but it was a different.
Orange chicken's too sweet. I don't like. I don't know.
That's the one thing I miss from Panda Express.
Oh, from Panda.
You didn't go to
haven't eaten fast food.
No, I haven't.
That's good.
I don't go to Panda because there's a Chinese
like
restaurant
a legit sweet ass.
right in little Natomas little
Yeah.
center over here that's like real Chinese food, and I'm like, now I can't go back. And Panda's like right there, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's
right
yeah.
there.
I'm addicted.
I think I'm too like Americanized Chinese food because I think like sometimes like tradition like good legit Chinese food they're like the sauces are like thick and like and that's what but I like Panda Expresses are lighter but it's definitely not healthy. But
No,
it
that's
just
I have a
feels
lot,
like
I know a lot of
maybe
people
it's
that was
healthier.
like Panda is what they eat and that's what they love, and I'm like, it's just not. It's not me.
It was a junk.
Pandas don't eat bamboo.
Yeah, well, I had In-N-Out last night,
They
so
eat
don't even.
chicken.
So yeah, those are kind of pivoting out. With me, I was like, this is what I do. I work with kids and do that kind of stuff at the school district and those types of things. RPGs, even though I don't run a lot of RPGs, I facilitate a lot of RPGs in the area. That's not what I do for a living though. That's what I do it's a labor of love. But I do work with the kids. I'm an IT guy that decided to not be an IT guy. But it still comes back. They keep pulling me back in. But I did this because I love it, so I do this. But I gotta pimp out my buddy Peter Harrow, who the WTF movie that's coming. I am not a horror film fan at all.
I have to look it up.
I am not a horror. I'm just not. But he was posting the other day that he started this project on an iBook. So if that tells you an iBook G4, do you guys even know what that is?
No.
Okay. That was the old, the white MacBook? It was before that. It was those brick MacBooks. He started it on an iBook G4 well before your MacBook Pros and, it was back in the day. And it finally came to fruition. He got all the casting together. He finally put it together and it actually got released. And it's doing, it's not in the movie theaters, but it's for sale on Amazon and it's trending, and he's like so excited. He was messaging me like just last night. He was like, "Can you believe this?" Like, no. I was like, "This is so cool." But it's a very tropey, and it's supposed to be tropey horror film. So it doesn't take itself too seriously, which I enjoy that kind of thing. So it takes all the tropes of a horror film and spews them out. So when you mentioned Scream earlier, I was like, yes, they're trying to do that. He's trying to do that type of thing. So to me, it's just a great project. So I have to pimp that out because every piece of art that's out there, even whether you like it or you have some criticisms of it, it's somebody's blood, sweat, and tears went into every piece of it. So that's my kind of thing. That's my 2 cents on art. Like, whether you like it or you don't like it, it's somebody's passion they put into that. So that's what I'm here for. I'm your support class.
Yeah, I want to nominate a support token.
Oh no, well we're gonna get to that because we didn't get any voting done last week. So we're gonna get to that. So we'll get into some game stuff, but we always got to show our cute little amazing intro. And we'll be back in I think it's 11 seconds. All right, we'll be back.
Those are IMDb.
Huh?
Those are IMDb.
All
Amazon.
right, and we are back. That's just like a very small, not even a taste, but just a whiff of what
Oh.
Swissity can do.
We have lots of things in the works
Yes, we are working on
And that
some
was
stuff.
just one I had like an hour. I was like, oh, I can make a little bow. And
Oh,
then that's the only
it's
thing that got done so
lunchtime.
far.
It's a lunchtime. But no, we have a lot of things in the work. Yes, Swissy and I, we're working on some things to. I'm going to call you Swissity because.
I'm really tired.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you?
Felicity, should I sign in
Did you
under?
have a YouTube or like
I don't know why I didn't make a both.
I have this thing. Like,
I don't
right
know what
here
you're doing
on
over
my
there.
neck.
Okay,
It, like,
so-
cracks, like, right there.
Um,
When you like,
I feel so
when
lonesome
you
over
rub
here.
it,
These
it,
guys
I know,
aren't
and
keeping me company at all.
and I feel so bad because he. Well, I'll say Jaya.
See, I have-
Jeff wanted to be here so bad, and he called me. He was like, "I can't. I
But
just got called in."
Are you a
I was like,
skeleton?
"Oh," I was like, "Just
I
don't
think
go."
he'd appreciate what I did for his hair.
His candy can't.
I mean, it's cute.
Candy cotton.
Candy cotton.
Cotton.
Fucking
Candy
hell.
cotton.
His candy
That'd
cotton
be different.
hair.
Like it'd be cotton.
I
with
love his
meat.
hair. His hair looks
I love his
so
hair.
good every time he's
I'm
got
really
it, like,
down with the purple eyebrows they gave him.
And then I
Yeah.
accidentally made him Bono.
Yeah, I love it.
You can't really tell.
So I'm gonna change the tunes
Except that I just
from
said
that to.
Oh no.
Oh. it's
No, we'll
not
just do it to the. This is a good song.
Things
What
are
was the
gonna
It's a little retro.
last time?
I forgot.
The opening
So
was
yeah, this one I just want to talk about. This is where we have our kind of our mild rules discussion. It'll be real quick. Should be real quick, but we never know. We just talk about crap all the time. So if you ever want to change the format, guys, just tell me because I'll stop talking about crap.
Can we change it to pantomiming only? Just kidding.
Charade,
Yes.
a game of charades.
That means no talking.
Yes.
There, you're out. I won. Wait, I'm talking to you.
Victor is mine.
Victory.
Derailer Queen right here. Sorry.
Quine. So kawaii. Okay, sorry.
You could. I mean, if you want to get closer, you can switch spots or anything.
No,
that
no,
effect.
Yeah, do you
Okay,
want
I'm
to
just
come hang
saying.
out?
No.
It just because normally when somebody's not here, I try and move everybody a little bit
No,
together.
I love it.
Love your island. So we did discuss last time that we're going to do the XP and leveling up, 1 XP per 4 sessions or story arc completion. Story arc is going to be a discussion of, and you guys will probably feel the story arc. Like right now, we're like probably at the top of our
Yeah.
story arc. We're getting there. We're like, oh, okay. So once we get to completion, that'll be another XP point. But I know that you two on the ends here, and I don't on the camera it doesn't say it look like ends, but it would be. Let's see, doing the camera. You two on the camera it looks right. We're looking at Griff with another XP point, and you're looking at Swissity or Trillion. Sorry, character name. Trillion's gonna have another XP point. Okay, because you're at 8 sessions.
Oh.
So
Okay. So we
you
get
already
one.
had 1 XP point, but now
Okay.
you're up to 2. Okay. Everybody else, you know that graph that he put together.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys were
winning.
up in- yeah. So we're gonna find a date where you
Yeah,
can't
we're
come.
winning. Uh-huh.
We're gonna find a way. We're gonna find to bring you back down. No. But yeah, so everybody, and I'm just gonna update the little chart here so that I remember because.
Yeah, I always forget to add my. I don't think I actually added my XP points.
Well, XP points, the way it works is you don't have to use them. Because right now you have 2 feat points, right? To spend. And you should have 6 attribute points to use, okay? So you don't have to use them. You can bank them up and wait for to buy something really big. You can. Some people want to spend them and just they're concentrating on 1 and leveling up and going from there.
6 attributes, 2 feats.
Yep, because every XP gives you 1 feat point to spend, and every XP gives you 3 attribute points to spend. So that's how we're leveling up. So you guys are at 8, and those type of things. So I wanted to reiterate that because you guys did actually get some points. So I want to. This is all gaming stuff now. We're getting into a little bit more gaming stuff. Goals as gaming people and gaming people that are on the internet and representing some others. I did actually finally, I took my community blog kind of thing and put it on like Blogspot, you know, and actually updated it so it's 100% on there. I will not blog until after the session is over because I don't want to release some of my little, I don't know if they're secrets, but they're more of the things that I do, and not even plot, but not even plot. I don't talk much about the plot at all. If you read it at all, it's more about how I'm leading us to grow as a group, because I want us to grow as a group and learn the system as we go. So I'm releasing little tidbits of information as we play through gameplay, and I did that last week. Really did that last week because I know that our limitations right now is understanding boons and banes, but I did give out a bunch of bubble gum that relate.
Awesome
They relate directly to boons and banes. They actually are boons and banes. So I did make little cards for them with an inventory. I don't know who had them all. I think Jaya
but
might
he
have.
gave me a whole bag.
He gave me
I got the future telling one.
He gave me the
Okay,
leaf ones.
because you guys would all know what it
the
is.
grass ones.
So I will hand them to whoever if you guys want to look them over. And it's really simple. The way I put it, it's just the name, the rarity, and the rarity is Willy Special. That's a rarity. And what boon or bane that's being used. And this one here says Hubba Bubba Plain Flavor, and rarity Willy Special, and it's deafened advantage 2. So you get to roll deafened with advantage 2. So every time you have one, and I would even put little circles. I don't know if you put I even put little circles under there because you got 10 of each, right? Yeah, so I put them on there so you could inventory if you want it. I just thought it was a little. That way, when you guys go to use them, you will have to look up the boon or bane,
Cool.
right? I was thinking that. So those are those if you want to. Whoever owns them, I don't know who actually has.
But I don't think I know for sure I didn't have these. Did you have these? Because that was cool. Oh
I know
wait, no.
Jaya
Deafened.
had most of them.
Precog is
He's
the
in a
one I
bag.
had. The one you can see ahead of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a whole bag.
So we're handing out goodies.
Yeah.
Just from last week, because but this is the challenge of it. Is the challenge of every time you use one, you have to tell me what you're doing through the boon or bane. Okay. Now, through the rules, I kind of, through my mind's eye, told you what they did. If you want to change the way it works, but in the same concept, totally cool with it. Like if you want the one that creates light, if you're chewing it and the lights come out of your eyes, your nostrils, or whatever, I don't care. Okay, be as creative, or you can do it just the way I put it out there. It's totally up to you because this is your game just as much as it's mine. So, but that's something that I will be jotting down because I didn't reveal that till now.
And then you mentioned, are these all the slots that are available, or is it like?
That's 10 pieces.
Okay. So
Everybody, you
we
guys
would
remember
share 'em.
you bought 2 bags of each,
Oh, that's right.
right? So there's 10
Oh,
of each pieces. So
I'm just gonna like precog every.
yeah, and everybody needs to. We want to
I'm
start
gonna go into a movie
documenting.
theater.
What's that?
I'm gonna have my character go into a futuristic movie theater, and then she'll know the ending of all the movies.
You just spoil everything.
Yeah, and then be like, yeah, exactly.
I can see that.
My
About
character would never do that. But
Not on purpose. But the other one, they were talking about the blog and everything. I will blog about that, why I did it the way I did it, so you guys can kind of start doing that. I'll do that on my next one. But the other one is we're kind of going to open up a little bit more of a discussion, game-wise. Would you guys? This will segue into something else too. Would you guys be up for me instigating a blog for your character?
sure.
Giving you a spot for each specific character and
Where it's like our diary where
in a sense, but you
Johnny was
the
really
whole
mean to me today.
yeah, well, that kind of thing, written in the viewpoint of your character.
Yeah.
Now, it's not a commitment thing. It's more of like a real diary. If you feel like I want to write about it every night, cool. If I write about it every week, cool. Once a month, it's cool. But I would want at least, if I put it out there, would you guys be at least willing to write at least a few sentences once in a while about what your character's thinking?
Sure.
You know? What kind of commitment would you guys feel you guys would do? Because I'm committed to once a week.
I could do once a week
Doing
during
my blog.
gameplay.
No, once a week would be.
Because it might be like relevant to like what just happened.
Well, I mean, and if I
Maybe
set it
your own
up,
feelings.
maybe during next session, you guys could be, while somebody else is like in their character moment, you could be blogging, well, oh, this is just like, this is so stupid. Where is my beer?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, seriously, I only have 50 credits and I really
It's
need
like
to
live
make
tweeting.
more. Right, and rants like that,
Yeah.
stupid stuff like, I mean, whatever he's going through, maybe your character's head, and it could be as silly as that. I was like, I just really want a beer. This is stupid. Why are we here? You know, he's like, oh my gosh, can I take my puppy for a swim? He could be doing, you know,
Craig would be like, they literally just ate bubblegum for 3 hours.
for 3 hours they ate bubble. Seriously, and I was thinking, if you guys wanted to do that blog during, after, whatever. But would you guys be at least willing to do it if I set it up to where you just got on there and did it? And I think I can set
think
it up
it's fine.
through a Google place. I think I can do it through a like Blogger or Blogspot. It's all Google now. But if I could set it up to where you guys can do that, because I think it'd be fun. Because here's my next discussion.
Ooh.
That opens it up for other people in the internet world that could play a character but not be in our
I
session.
love it.
So they could, and I will do my best and work with them to bring them on board so they live in our universe, maybe not even on the same planet, but they live in our universe somewhere. So that someday, you know, as I'm playing with them and this universe is the same universe, so they start writing. So they're they're playing while they're blogging back and forth with me. And I wouldn't be real time like here. I wouldn't do that during this. That would be too distracting. But I would do it like after or before, or set us, you know, like 2 or 3 hour time where I would do that with them. So that you would have other characters in this world that actual real people are playing, but they would be doing it through a blog or a chat. You guys interested in, even if, what about, and we'll go that
They said
far.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, they did this.
With their penises.
Hey, you
Not
gotta say,
penises.
you gotta say
See,
boop.
not
With
a
You gotta
penis.
say boop when you do it.
Oh yeah, drop boop.
That's just go.
That's
So-
obvious.
Yeah.
You can't boop a penis.
Wait, I really want to put like. Never mind. I was gonna do like kissy marks on both of their faces, but they're not wearing lipstick. It wouldn't make any sense. You
Well,
know,
they're not
you-
anymore because it's on their cheek.
Right. Game of Thrones, but that's a spoiler. She's not caught up. Ridiculous.
No.
She took a piece of that pre
Hey, I'm like halfway through season 5, so,
So-
I'm working on it.
You'll never
Would you
finish
guys
it.
be interested in doing something like that?
Yes.
And even if that character, if somebody was playing that character wanted to have an interaction with your character,
I think it's super fun.
would you be willing to do that? Because I'm looking at ways for other people to be interactive with the show. And if you're not into it, I'm totally cool with it because some people are more bloggers. I'm not much of a blogger. I'm a verbal person. But I do know other people that would like to play and really like to write. So I'm like,
Love
oh,
it.
let's just pull them in on the game. They don't have to be here every Thursday night.
Yeah.
They can still play. Okay. So, and I want to open up the next few moments before we get back into game time. I want to open up the next few moments for your guys's maybe some ideas in that realm too. Any sort of ideas that you guys may have.
Well, I was thinking with the whole GoFundMe trying to, you know, incorporate how, like, it'd be fun to give as a reward something like giving them the ability to give us the dice roll or like I decide how this like there's an evil something and this thing happens to you. It's like they have the destiny in their hands a little bit. That sounds stupid.
They like
Never
to
mind.
hate something.
Well, yeah, and I think we're gonna
Made
get
sense
into
for a
that.
second
Yeah,
in my brain.
yeah, I think I hear what you're saying there. It's like them interacting on the meta side,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? Like they could actually participate as almost a god in a sense.
Yeah.
It's like they get to change your dice roll or
Yes.
make it worse or better depending on what. Yes,
How
I think that's
It'd be
great.
best if we didn't know, and then all of a sudden,
Absolutely.
and then you're just like, oh no, you rolled a 1. It's like fucking what?
Yeah, and
No,
they
that's
get and they could roll it. I was like, or they could roll it. They could say, oh, the GM gets to roll it for you. You'd be like,
Or
"Oh,
we roll a 1 and they say we get a 20. I mean, we could be optimistic.
or a
That's true.
re-roll, or
Mhm.
and add 10 to your roll,
It's
or
gonna
whatever
be a
like
good
that.
case study on humanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see if they're evil or who they.
But everyone will hate one person and just like keep hating on them.
And that, but
Ruin.
that might be able to
save.
happen as long as they're getting involved. So that's cool.
That's so funny.
So those kind of ideas, and I'm jotting those down, those kind of things. So let's get to a little bit of where we were, and we were. Now that I'm pushing all these buttons, I am going to. Last place we were was Willie's Wares.
We were at the dock.
Did you go?
Yeah.
To,
Yeah,
oh,
we
you
went
went
to
to
the
dock.
dock and we asked him and we got the name of the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't write down.
I was just trying to remember the music that was playing. So this is the music that was playing.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna turn up the tunes, and she was like on the boat, kind of petting it for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I had missed it.
I missed the boat.
Well, we just spent like 2 hours eating gum, so
So who wants to do a little bit of a recap before we get into the next
we ate
chapter?
like gum for 2 hours at Willie's Ware, and then we went to the dock and we talked to the guy who docked our boat. What's his name again?
The dock the
It
boat?
was Frank or
It was Frank and
Buster.
like Bus.
It was Frank.
Buster.
Buster didn't really talk to you.
Oh, Buster. Okay, yeah. And then we talked to Frank and we got some names. Your friend Frank? And then possibly found Tanya. But we literally just ate so much gum.
I liked my gum the best. As you can see.
I got to fly.
Yeah.
You got to fly. Oh, you got to fly.
I also got to fly.
Bitch, I fly all the time.
But
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that sums up exactly what we did. We just
Yeah.
we ate bubble gum. I got
But we learned about all the bubble
I
gum.
got like a record deal for gum.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
then-
she became a sponsor. Like you're basically their like company mascot now.
Yeah. Great.
That's cool.
That's different.
Hubba Bubba
Bubble gum.
peddler. She's like, and then we get in on the cut. So now I have a steady
Well-
source of income.
Well, I did ask him for some bubble gum to like sell so people would try, but we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
No, we're eating it.
Yeah, like I just want it.
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. That was the plan.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I was
So-
not really crazy about the, but it would be helpful as a tool to like get people
Yeah.
on your side. Not to
I don't
spend
think I'm going back to Willie's Wares. So.
Nah.
Got some great gum.
Yeah.
You got
Free.
50
Yeah,
credits.
got lots of gum.
Do you think Willie's the kind of guy that's going to send his goons after us for not returning money with? No, those are samples.
Yeah.
He didn't
Those
say.
are samples for people.
Yeah, that's the sample crack to get the crackheads addicted. Gum heads,
No, but not drugs.
not drugs.
It's strictly just
Drugs
gum.
are bad.
You have no idea.
Just-
All you know is the effects, the immediate effects.
Excuse me, police officer, is this illegal? I don't know.
You're flying above my car. It might. It's weird.
You're
They
weird.
finished
We don't
filming
have-
Super Troopers 2 today.
I love Super
I'm
Troopers.
so excited. Super Troopers
Wait,
2.
did you say they
They
finished
just-
filming it?
Yeah, they just finished filming Super Troopers 2.
That comedy troop
That
is so
was-
good.
I love that.
They're awesome. Okay, anyways, yeah, that's basically what we ate gum. Okay, does anyone else have anything to add?
Might be some.
She encouraged a slave to continue reading books.
Oh, I did, yeah. Keep reading.
Give it up, kid.
Shut
don't-
up. Keep reading.
I think that was it. And then
Yeah.
we went.
We went down to the docks. I hacked like his pad, found out who came,
Okay.
and then and then he said, "I'm not gonna talk about this person, but maybe go down to this bar." I forgot the name of the person and the bar. It's
We're
great.
really good.
We're the three that don't take notes. The other two take notes.
We're
That's
fine.
And we're
really
just
funny.
like, yay!
It's so funny because she always takes notes whenever
know.
we go to like any other game.
All the meetups, I take like annoying notes. I'm like, oh, what did I say? And then I'm trying to figure out the mystery. But for some reason here, I'm just doodle. It's because you gave me a notepad.
Yeah, well, I did that. Yeah.
No, it's good. I love it. I'm gonna murder all these trees.
That's what they're for. Trees are for murdering, I guess.
Murder trees.
So yes, you did find yourselves at Willie's Wares for a while.
You say it so nicely.
You did. It was, and you did. There was a gentleman, well, Nazrai, that was outside named Deo, who definitely did not come in. Did find out he had some issues with, well, some conflicting opinions with Willie. You did find out some information from. You did acquire, quite a few pieces of Bubba's Hubba Bubba, created by Willie. That you guys did take with you. You did end up with 50 credits. The deal was 0.15 credits, per unit sold,
Yeah.
per credit sold, because of your picture that's on the boxes. That was the deal, and once that gum was paid off through that 0.15 that you got, then you'd start making money. So he did give you 50 credits
Multi-level
in
marketing.
advance.
To help travel and
Yep,
spread the word.
and if you look at it, we can go over numbers, but what really came out of that is like Willie's a little old guy with a lot of little flashy things and stuff like that, but he's no dummy. He's been doing this a long time. That's basically what you got out of the whole conversation was Willie's not. This is not his first
rodeo.
shop. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not his first shop that he opened up, and it's not his first pinwheel he's spun.
Oh, I like that one.
So,
It's not his first snow globe.
not
to
his
itself.
first shaken snow globe.
Yes.
It's gonna get
Snow
worse and
foam?
worse. isn't it?
I just really
I
like.
know,
I just really like pinwheels. I really
No,
do.
pinwheels are perfect.
There was a time in my life I went on a search for a pinwheel.
Hmm.
I did. I love pinwheels. So,
You can make pinwheels.
I know we made a whole bunch of them. I made pretty much everyone that was in our wedding
Oh,
out on the
that's pretty
beach.
cute.
So we still have quite a few. So I don't even know why you're talking about pinwheels
I
now.
love
But there was a lot of pinwheels at Willie's Wares. Let's just be real.
Let's be pinwheel.
But you
Better than
did
Jigsaw.
did find yourself drawn
Good
to
one.
talk to Frank.
Yep.
You did find out a little bit from Frank about Ton Not of the Yaw Clan.
Yep.
Come on.
That there was a gentleman
Oh, yeah.
that
dangerous
nobody
guy.
wants to deal with. Does anybody write down Pedwar?
I think I wrote it down, but I didn't bring that page. Wait, it's in my bag of treats.
It's underneath my
Treats.
gummy bears and my protein bars.
You guys keep carrying on.
But he has a deep
Yes.
fear of this name. Doesn't know him, knows of, and it's kind of one of those things. It's like we just don't talk about it.
You get Pedwar?
But Pedwar was, from what he was telling you, was
Oh.
with Ton Not of the Yaw.
And he went off on Sugar Daddy, the vessel.
Yes,
I
and
took
did lead
notes.
on Sugar Daddy.
Kind of.
Sugar Daddy
Sugar
is, and
Daddy.
your vessel is called Starshine.
Yeah, I know. No, was it the Starshine?
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yours was.
Okay.
Yours is Starshine. What do you think it was?
Nothing. I thought it was Starbright. Because I was making up a song in my head for it. But that's
You-
okay.
But all I'm
Starshine
telling
it
you,
is.
is if you have acquired this vessel. So the
fine.
name of the vessel, pretty easy to
That's
change.
fine. I'm just kidding.
Let's be real.
feel like we should keep Star Guide.
We can talk about it as much as you want.
Or we can just call it Ass Kicker. It's like, quick, retreat to Ass Kicker.
I like ass kicker better, actually.
So you guys can decide to do that once you guys head back, because you guys did decide as a collective to find out more through some of the people that do business.
Oh, and the place that you were at.
Yes,
Got it.
at the Tipped Back, and you've already been there.
I forgot what's her name.
Kind of a welcome guest.
Yeah.
Your history at the Tipped Back was with Celstite, but you called herself Selly.
So, yeah.
A little older female, but very sweet, very busy. You did know,
Businesswoman.
yeah, you did end up talking to Cliff. That was, I
Cliff,
think,
he needs to keep reading books.
yep, that was the one you encouraged very much to keep reading, but was not, as described, he very, very tall. It's a grundle, so he's like, between 17 and 20 feet tall, but walked like he was 3 feet tall. And then Oscar was there also, but Oscar didn't say much, if anything.
I don't think I talked to Oscar.
No. Nothing came out of Oscar's mouth. There was nothing verbally. So you did notice there a lot of people were meeting up and moving back and forth. What I can do is at least do this.
Nice.
This is
This is a good one.
This is the feel of the Tipped Back. Jazzy, pretty chill.
A little sexy.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. Well, there's a little bit of everything going on. There's a little bit of people just after our hard day of work, quote unquote work. They're there. You see a lot of people in their, more of an uppity attire, but you also see other people in hoods and stuff in the back rooms, kind of doing their one-on-one meetings. You do see some dancing in the corner. This is then the music that's being played is not piped in. This is live. You do have some people in the back with some organs and some strange-looking
Organs or organs?
I want it to be both.
They're on two separate sides of the bar. Some of them are playing with organs. Yes. No, it is one of those, like, it's a very hodgepodge. But everybody's kind of like, they're all Azrai. Grundles are doing the work. But the Azrai, there's different cultures of the Azrai in a sense, different levels, but nothing to where they don't meld with each other. Because they are one with each other and they're totally cool with whoever's doing whatever.
Except for the, Grundles who have to be their indentured slaves. Or are they getting paid?
Grundles are just doing work. That's all you've found out. That's all you've known thus far is Grundles are just doing work. And none of them that you've come across at this point have any idea that it's not what they're supposed to do. That's their job. Okay? So, that's what you see inside there as you walk in the Tipped Back. It's up to you what you all want to do at this point. You walk in, you do see a friendly nod from Cliff. Kind of like, oh, seen you before. And then you hear the, Sally from the back. She turns over. Hey, girl! And goes back to work. Kind of like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Kind of in her own whiskey old voice. But then goes right back to like cleaning and telling people to do stuff and getting stuff organized. I do like this jam. I don't know why.
Sweet jam, man.
Sweet jam.
So toasty.
I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a muddled jam. Can you have what kind of jams are there?
Muddle jam. Jam muddle.
One thing. Spiced jam.
Spiced jam. Look at you.
I'm done with that one. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna just pay
Fine.
attention to the game.
I need to get you into links. Did you notice that it was doing that to you?
No, wait, what?
Deleting your links.
Oh yeah, I just put one link. It was the IMDb to the WTF movie.
Yeah,
And
I
it was
just need
like, Sarah's in trouble.
to. Oh, well, I just need to set you as a regular. It's called a. If you're a regular poster, it's just so that nobody can go in there and just spam a bunch of links to their own stuff. I will fix that during break. We will do that.
During the break.
But yes, this is what's going on. Pretty chill place. You know that there's some things going on that are not 100% legal, but who the hell cares?
happens,
Yeah, it's like who the hell cares? I'd like you to, let's do a perception on your guys, like, and then it's just plain perception.
Oh yeah, just dice.
My dice.
Oh yeah, we play with dice in this game.
All right.
And you get the dice.
Believe me,
roll
as we
on
get to learn this, you guys get to learn the system more. We will use it a lot more.
It
Do
blew
it
up.
again.
Is it over a 53? Because that's our highest thus far.
That was me. No big deal.
Oh hell no.
What is this perception?
25.
Just trying to be casual about it.
Just do a jump onto it like before. That was
Slap roasted.
good internet. I think I got a 17, so I don't think I have any perception.
Huh?
What's your perception?
What are the
No more five?
perception? Maybe I do.
Yeah, perception. I mean, you're.
2.
I don't think so.
Just depends
Is
on
it
your score.
perception?
Probably
Yeah, it's
do
just
more
straight up
higher
perception.
I'm sorry, my hero master thing is like not syncing right now.
So many.
But you rolled a 17,
Yes.
and you rolled a.
25.
Okay. 17. Let's just say go with the 17. The 17. You Trillion.
Oh no! Wait, plus 1d6.
Ooh.
Oh, I exploded it. 17 plus 6 plus 5. Let's do math.
So what?
22 plus 28.
So 28. And what?
25.
Okay. So now let's because I know where I put it, and you both now surpassed it. You know for sure, without a doubt, that the two tables, the table with two people on them that are doing quiet conversations, there always seems to be one that moves credits in one direction. The other one seems to be somebody that you can never make out what they look like. Either their face has no face, or it is covered, or it has a full helmet shield on, or something. The person that's always getting paid seems to be somebody that you cannot define features of in different ways. The person paying is usually an Azrai. Pretty rare for it not to be, and they usually have some sort of payment method, and it goes pretty quickly. And it's not a serious conversation. It's very light. Throwing back a couple of whatever they're serving, and just chit-chatting. And you see, that's why it doesn't seem like a big deal. But during that chit-chat, somebody always passes along credits to the person that you cannot recognize, no matter who it is. You see probably at least a half a dozen of these interactions going on at a time. And then they move along, then somebody else will move in, and Sally will come over there and make sure that that table's ready for somebody else, either a group or a set of two people. You see without a doubt, since you both rolled over a 20.
I tell you that. Even though you probably already have seen. Okay.
Oh, just
It's surrounded by water, so it'll be fine.
So what do you guys want to do with this that's going on?
Who were we looking for? Like, who did we need to speak with? I don't remember. I don't recall.
The name?
I don't recall what the directive was at the end of like what Who are we trying to gain from coming back here?
He said that we might be able to find some information on
Oh,
who Pedro was
okay.
if we came here.
I'm gonna go talk to Cliff.
Alright, I'm gonna follow you.
All right, so you're going right up to Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay. He is actually serving another table, but you can come up to him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just
Just stand right next
so
to
he
him.
stands there.
Take your time, Cliff. Let me know when you're free.
The people at the table, they're all Azrai, and they turn up a nose,
Can we all wave to them? Just
and it's they're you can tell they're
Like who?
and they do the kind of this kind of wave and go. You address him by name? And they go back to having their drinks and talking to each other. And Cliff looks at you. Find a table, okay? I'll help you folks out as soon as I can. Then goes back and checks back in and goes, yes, we have and he starts naming off many different dishes that you have no idea what they are. I know. Here they come.
Ridiculous. Just the food is so good.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so he goes back and then he starts talking very professional. He's like, yes, we have, of course we have that. Oh yes, I will bring. Oh, I'm sorry you did not like that. I will bring it to you. Yes. Oh,
Bullshit
it looks
server
like you
voice.
spilled a little bit. I'll get that. No worries.
you clumsy ass fucker.
But he's very, very professional about the way he speaks to other people. With
Way
you, he
he
just
said.
got a little nervous. It was like he just got called out on something.
Oh,
So, what do you guys want
Should
to
we
do?
just get Cliff murdered?
well, yeah. Let's go sit at a table.
Yeah, let's go sit at the table.
Is there a table open?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's sit at
There's a
table.
lot of movement, a lot of tables. They're small tables. A lot of them are standing up tables, sitting down tables, because they kind of move around. It's an outdoor, very relaxed atmosphere, even though you guys all know now there's some serious shadiness going on, but it's like, that's just normal business.
Is there a table that looks like it's less like audible from other tables, like maybe a little bit tucked away or something?
Or the table right in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, I like that too. Either way, balls.
No,
in.
Talk to each other,
Yeah.
because there's
the-
both. There's a lot of all of it. So you guys ask each other, talk to each other, and find out what you guys want to do.
I nominate Ditz on all operation management.
Let's go to the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
So you're gonna put me there?
Oh,
Putting
baby.
me in the corner right now, but no one goes to the corner. What's happening?
To the corner.
To the corner.
And we all. I want to
And Grip hears you, and he's like, yes, go to the corner. It's fine. I'll be there. And then goes back to working there. And as you guys do notice that they will not step foot in this place either.
Dave is a little.
Can I go ask why Day won't come in here?
He's out in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, do
I'm
it.
gonna head to the front and then I'll meet you guys at the table.
Good idea.
Dave's a little bitch.
I'm gonna order a drink. Oh wait, no, I'm. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Sit down. Griff hasn't come over to you yet.
Oh, okay,
But
so I'll wait.
there's another Grundle that does come over there. She's seen him before. And Cliff did mention his name was Oscar. But he comes over there again. He walks a lot smaller than his height. He's a little bit burlier though than Cliff. But he kind of walks over.
What's your specialty?
And he starts moving his hands and doing like an alien, like, can't say American Sign Language, it's Alien Sign Language, the same acronym.
Yeah.
So he's doing ASL.
ASL.
Azrai, he's Azrai, alien. I'm like sitting he's
double
like,
ASL.
Grundle, it could be Grundle.
Yeah.
Um,
GSL.
GSL. So he really does. He starts motioning and everything, and
Talk to him in his brain.
Oh yeah. I'll talk to him in his brain.
Brain talk.
Brain. I'm gonna and ask him what's
It's like, I'm
what's good
thirsty.
here. What's a specialty drink that you can only get here?
Are you just sitting there just smiling like,
I don't really smile. I don't have a
She doesn't have a
face.
face.
I kind of have
Yeah.
a face.
Shoot,
just
so
a
I'm
rock.
just sitting there, and then all of a sudden I see him like panic. So I'm like,
I
Yeah,
also don't know if I can drink things,
it's okay, I'll drink.
so I
you
just
drink.
want to. I'm just curious. I just want to make
She
talk
you
to
just
the
want to
gentleman.
you just want to be normal, right? Just be casual.
Yeah, that's my whole.
his eyes
thing.
widen. And he starts thinking, it's like, "Ooh." You can hear him say, "What in the three hells is going on?"
Can I say we're here to rescue him?
That's all you hear. Is like, what in three? It's like he's.
It's like, what's the drink? We're here to rescue you.
I,
Yes, let's rescue him. We're rescuing him. It's a rescue
I
mission.
said we're here to rescue you. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe he
From-
doesn't want to be
and
rescued.
it's just, she wants to rescue me. Who wants to rescue me?
Hello.
Hello there.
So do I want
gonna tip a hat
I want you to
gesture.
do something.
Hey, you want to become
Do
a
a
hat and go on my
presence.
hat, and then I can tip
Presents.
you?
Do a presence
Right.
check because I want you to
Oh, I actually have this. I have extraordinary presence. So that's my thing.
You're-
Doesn't
So
that
that
give
just-
me a thing?
Well, I don't know. What does it do?
It's a perk. Let me see.
Tell me what it does.
Because I figured since I'm such a ball of light, like that might be an interesting, like I'm pure-hearted, extraordinary presence. So
Find
like,
out what that is
All right, let me.
Let's
I
look it
don't
up.
even know.
because that was a perk, right?
No, it's a perk. I didn't know if that perk did.
Your inherent extraordinary nature manifests itself in a tangible way of your choosing. For example, your eyes may glow, your skin might emanate an icy chill or trail of withering plants, so many things. Depending
Just
on
a
the
little
nature of your extraordinary
glowy.
presence, it might make others more likely fear, admire, or trust you. Whenever you are extraordinary present that is relevant in a social situation, you gain advantage 1 on any action rolls you make.
Noise.
So when I axe,
I need to ask you.
that was the worst.
No, it's Futurama.
No, I don't like that. I don't like when people say axe.
Sorry.
But and I just said it. But as a presence check, what is your what do you get to roll for presence?
I don't actually think I have presence. Hang on. What is presence? Hang on, I'm so sorry.
What about social? Anything in your social that you have something that is
Oh
on?
no, I have no.
No
modifiers
add-ons.
on.
Okay, but you can roll a d20 twice
Noise.
and take the higher one.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get if this guy even
19.
knows that you're talking. It's you that's talking. That's the point. It's like he's just trying to
Yeah.
do this, and all of a sudden he hears something in his head.
Yeah.
Like,
And I want to glow in a very kindly, trusting way
okay.
to inspire.
So his eyes stop looking up,
I rolled 19.
and he still looks behind him to make sure nobody's like talking behind him because he can hear it. Rescue me from my job.
Do you like your job?
My job is good.
Do you have?
They
Freedom?
smile. They laugh. Do you not
No, you
see?
just want brownie. Get out of here. I don't know. I just noticed that. You know. Never mind. Should we just abandon this and get back to the?
I don't know.
thing?
I'm just sitting there. I'm just like,
We're just being
there's
silent.
nothing verbal
and
going
you're just
on.
you're like
He's doing
looking
hand
at it.
gestures.
I'm still. My character is still deeply mortified by the fact that they like murdered all his people and they don't seem
Ask
to
him.
care. Nobody seems to care.
No,
so I'm
just-
gonna say,
Did they murder all your people?
do you know what's happened to all your people? The Grundles.
They, my people?
Aren't you a Grundle?
Yeah. You speak who I am,
Yeah. You're
I'm-
amazing.
and he's not.
I
Nothing's
want to be
moving.
extra glowy and kind right now.
And he says, "I'm Oscar."
Oscar the Grundle? Yeah. Don't you want to be free from this place?
People don't say my name.
Well, I want to say your name. I want to shout it from a mountaintop. I don't say that. I'm just saying that for comedy's sake. They should say your name because it's yours and you deserve me and freedom.
I,
Let's start an uprising, Oscar the Grundle. I'm gonna do it.
I'm just gonna, why are you standing there?
uprising for what?
Don't you want freedom for your
My
people?
character's just like,
Oscar,
I
Frank,
I'm not in
just, like,
shackles.
Hold my hand side.
Yeah,
These
and
are
I was like,
invisible shackles. You
Why are you
have
just
to wait
leaving
on
it?
them hand and foot. And what do you like that?
what feet and
They
hands?
give me places to live.
On their terms. They murdered your people. Okay.
And it slips out.
I'm taking crazy pills.
Dude, are you saying it out loud?
No, I'm saying
Okay,
it.
and he
in
goes,
just
"They
a-
Murdered your people.
I'm a kid.
They transformed my people.
Into dead grundles. They're
They
dead.
live forever now.
But they're unhappy. I met Bubba. He was not happy.
That is something that I could only dream would happen to me.
Oh no, they're brainwashing.
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
terrible.
kill
cult.
Oscar.
All right, what do you recommend for drinks? Alright. What's good
Drinks?
here? And I just want to resign myself into like a sadder,
What do
bluer
you
glow.
know?
Hmm?
What do you know that affects you the proper way?
I know that I'm thirsty. No.
And he's like,
what do I know that
now he
affects
gets
me
into
the
a very
proper way?
formal. What do you feel would affect your kind in the proper way?
I feel like. Oh, you're asking like what I would because
Because he doesn't know. He doesn't
Right.
know.
Do you have any? I'm trying to think of.
I feel like you
like
would
iron
need
sulfide or something.
Right, I feel like you need
mineral.
mineral, or you would need like a defibrillator or something.
Right. Or like like a
Something that has like electronic something.
that's
in
gonna
it.
make these sad feelings go away about all of the murdered grundles that he doesn't seem to care about. This is bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him for his best electrical current like mineral concoction if they have anything like that. That's delicious.
I've never tried one.
Oh, it's bad.
Knocked Cliff unconscious once.
That Cliff.
I will bring one back if I'm not back. I know Cliff is a little quicker than me.
That's okay. You take your time, Oscar the
We'll
Grundle.
see what happens. And you see nothing happening. You just
I know, that's why
You
I'm
see
just
two
like,
people
why
just-
are you
Don't
just
forget
standing
your
there?
name, Oscar. Oscar the Grundle. You deserve it! And I'm saying it with conviction in my head to him, even though he doesn't care.
Oscar the Grundle.
Oscar.
And you see just a little bit, finally like a little bit of light. Like instead of standing like he's 3 feet tall, he feels like he's about 3.5.
And you tell your friends that their
Too
names
tall.
are important too.
Oh,
Yes,
oh.
please.
And you see he's like, he's like, oh.
I'm sorry.
And he's
I'm just
like,
letting
he
you know
has
my
to
own
listen
secret
too. He's like, oh.
What did you
I-
do?
And you see here, I'm like, I'll do my best. And then he gets a little timid. He
Thanks.
still feels a little bit more
Dang it.
confident about
This is
him, and
like,
then he walks off. But,
Okay.
he
Okay,
goes
I'm
get you
sorry.
something to drink.
I'll get back. I Queen derailed.
And you,
Queen. Sorry, guys.
What the fuck did you do?
I ordered a drink.
That was not a drink order. You looked very sad.
Didn't you think he walked off more sprightly and happy? Maybe more confident?
I don't know. I'm more confused than ever. What's happening? And I didn't even get a drink.
Cliff's coming. My drink.
This is messed up.
and you see, you can tell that Sally sees you guys chit chatting, and she goes, "No worries, I got you, girl."
Thanks, Sally.
So she sees that in the back, and she goes back to doing what she's doing. She gives you the
Everywhere.
perception that she's got you, but we don't know.
Yeah.
She's just working. She's
She's there. but is
bouncing
she
around,
there?
yeah, like a pinball. And
You
she-
call everybody girl, Sally. I'm sorry.
And you're good. Yeah. You
What if
find
I'm
out,
not a
like,
girl?
Dear,
Special.
dear, honey, sweetheart. She's
What if
that
an
kind
actual
of-
like deer comes in? She's like, "Oh, I got you, deer." He's like, "That's not funny." Sorry.
Not
Oh,
even
but it
a
is.
joke.
It's like my people aren't a joke.
And where are you headed? Where's Grip headed?
Oh yeah.
I'm headed to Dayu, who's just hesitant to go
He's just
in.
outside. He's outside, just kind of like pacing back and not pacing, but like leaning back and forth. You know, kind of like you can tell he's nervous.
I'll ask him why he's nervous.
Nervous? Nope.
You're full of shit. You're clearly nervous.
You. What if you're nervous?
You're full of shit.
None of your nervous is
I'm
coming back.
imagining him to
Maybe
be
you're
like
just
Buddy the
nervous.
elf. So he's
Oh,
just
I'm not
yeah.
You're
nervous.
swayed.
Oh, not nervous. Yeah, and he does. He's fiddling. His thumbs are kind of, or fins.
His fins.
And if he could sweat,
Yeah.
he would be sweating.
What if he's just leaking?
He's leaking, but
That's what he
it's
just tells us.
Yeah.
just leaking a little.
It's just leakage.
So, what'd you find out there, Griff? What'd you guys find out?
Why don't you come inside?
Oh, it's nice out. Like it. It's nice
Why
out
are
here.
you afraid to come inside?
No, not afraid.
Why are you
It's smart
hesitant
not to go in there.
Why?
Well,
What a bitch.
Well,
I'm not supposed to be here.
Why is that?
Well, you were at the council? I'm not supposed to be many places right now. I'm supposed to be at the council. I'm starting to feel that might be safer. For me, at least. You guys like to hang out with some people that just don't like me much. Why do you find all of them?
That's why people hate him. Jeez.
why
Does everyone hate you? What'd you do?
There's a story about us trying to find some grundles, and I took a contract. I was supposed to be back here with some incorporeal grundles. I came back with none of my crew and then you guys.
Minus a ship.
So I don't know if where I got this deal is the guy is in there. Why take the chance? I'll hang out here.
Who was the one that told you to?
I don't know.
You don't know? You just
No,
blindly made a contract?
that's what I do. That's my job. We make contracts. Now I feel very exposed being back here, Magi, with you folk. Where's the guy that was nice to me? That let me,
Which one?
the one that at least got me some water so I could at least breathe a little. Where's he go?
Yeah, I was nice to him too.
We're airboarding him.
Apparently, sure. Just kind of disappeared, didn't he?
Oh, that's not cool. You're not looking at my feet, are you?
I lift my eyes up.
Oh, thanks. I need those, okay?
Okay.
Don't chop those off. But if you find out more what we need to do, because you're looking for Ton Nod of the Yaw Clan, right? Can we just get the information and go?
You gotta come inside.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
I can't. I will not be able to go any further. I won't make it back out of here.
Are you sure?
No, but why take the chance? I'm not good in there. You
Sounds
don't.
like he's a little bit of a bitch.
He's gonna die in 2 days no matter what. He
Yeah.
needs to
You're
join
gonna
us.
die in 2 days no matter what.
Might as well help some people out.
Let's do at this point because he does not want to go in. He's
Yeah.
very reluctant. Let's do a persuasion of some. Yeah, let's
You
do a
should just
persuasion.
get the boat ready for us so we can make a run for it.
I got it. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Griff. I mean, I know you've kept me alive for almost a full. Yeah. Almost for a full
Decent.
cycle. That's about it. But in another one, I'm gonna have to face the council. You're really strong, right?
Yeah.
I saw you rip things off of big things,
Oh
and
shit, he was still conscious then. Okay.
yeah, he was paralyzed, but conscious.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah, I
terrifying.
was being really, really mean to him on accident.
Is there any way that you can keep me alive during more than 2 cycles?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's asking for protection.
yeah. I don't see why not.
Well, I don't know who's scarier. Right now, you're scary. The council's scary.
Well, in a few days, you're guaranteed going to die. If you stay with us,
You might stay alive.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I do like your puppy.
Thanks.
So you're keeping your puppy alive too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that dialogue, I'll go in with you.
All right.
Please don't let me out of your sight, okay, Griff?
Got it.
Okay. And he's slow, but he's coming behind, and he's basically on the side wherever your puppy is.
Okay.
Is your puppy on one side?
Right.
Okay, so he's gonna be on the same side as your puppy
Okay.
because there's a bond. Water creatures, he has that.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll follow you at this point. So wherever you go at this point, he's on the same side as puppy.
All right.
'Cause that's what you named him, right? Puppy.
Yeah. We're gonna head to the table.
Corner.
There's a
Corner
corner
table.
table.
Corner table. Dope.
I know.
Yep.
After that, or in the middle of the room, I was like, "Oh, we'll just go with her." Corner table. I was like, "What just happened?"
Did just happen.
That was awesome. That was one of my favorite parts.
Wild
tonight. Right?
Wild card, baby.
Oh,
I still think we're gonna get Oscar on our. We're gonna create like a little army.
A little army, a really strange
Fight back.
army.
Yeah, we're gonna have Dayu, cause he's gonna die, and you.
Yay.
Dayu.
Yay.
well, you do. You guys
Frozen.
mentioned to there. So Cliff is there. He's made it there. He's like, "Sorry for taking so long." Hey,
Hi, Cliff.
there with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's different.
It's from Shaun of the Dead. I don't know why.
I know. That's what I think.
It's like
Or no, it's from the other one.
Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, it's
Was
Hot
it?
Fuzz.
Was it?
And she's like, no, does Dave look like the one on Dave?
Oh, and then
No,
it's
and then he's like,
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's right.
And then every time you say that, I think about that. So I'm just like,
Okay, I
"Oh."
mixed it up. Yeah, you're right. No, that's
No.
Oh, that's right. It was the crime scene. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I was mixing it up. Thank you. Sorry, guys.
Great movies, by the way. I even liked the third one.
They're not.
A lot
Yeah.
of people
World's
didn't
End.
like it.
I wanted to like it, but I don't know. I love it, and also
It
didn't
had
like
good
it that
little
much.
parts, but not as quotable.
Not as an overall,
No.
but in little parts.
Yeah.
They aged out.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
it
good.
wasn't the movie's fault.
So, you're in the corner there. You two see him come up with Dayu, who's that now actually in there, and Cliff is introducing himself. And so, we all knew you were coming. Who are they?
You knew I was coming.
As you recall, the last time when you came into the place, they all knew you were coming. There was everybody kind of just knew that you were coming. They were expecting you. These two, because you're a very strange creature in any other place, especially in this village, but in this place, they knew you were coming. These two, he's like, are you of flesh?
No.
Didn't think so.
You're not?
Are you of flesh?
I take some of my material and I form 3 balls and I juggle them, and then I put Fazor back in.
Isn't this awesome? It's like a walking circus.
Have you guys talked to Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you show him that?
Next time,
No big
next
deal.
time, Willie.
Ooh, I've only heard of things that can do that.
Cliff likes to read.
No,
You've heard of
fine.
things
No,
like what things
Cliff.
have you heard of? Like what other things have you heard of that can do that? Things like me?
sort of. I mean,
Named
maybe I
Tanya?
envisioned it a little different,
Oh.
but you're built.
think so. Not entirely sure.
You're ancient.
I don't know much about myself.
At least your kind is very ancient.
You're very smart, Cliff.
Have you met any others of my kind recently? We're looking for someone.
No.
We were told that you might have information.
Me?
Is this Cliff?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just Oscar.
You
Damn, Oscar, I never talked to you.
information? I don't get information unless I read it in a book. I mean, unless I hear it.
I like reading too.
Yeah.
Reading's great.
We're all just whispering.
Like the reading rainbow comes on. And,
It says
yeah.
I could fly so high.
Could you imagine? All right.
Yeah.
Yes, reading is. I mean, it's for the Azrai. Yes, Azrai. They do read a lot.
Where do the Azrai read when they read? Wink, even though I don't really have a kind of make a wink
They
gesture.
read all
You're just
over.
like-
They have the devices. They're digital devices.
So where do you not
They have Kindles.
Oh.
wink?
I have to find ways to make credits to read. Sometimes Harpo helps me read.
Who's Harpo?
Harpo
Somebody I
Collins.
pay.
Sorry.
Somebody I pay so I can look at his digital pad.
Okay. For a second, I thought that sentence was going a different direction.
Yeah.
It could have.
So who's Harpo? Sounds like a
And you
cool-
can see like a couple tables over. There's an Azrai sitting there, doing kind of some almost like accounting in a sense. If he could have slick back hair, he does. Has the tentacles kind of things, but they're all
Yeah.
slick back. And you see him back there. He's noticing the whole conversation, and you can hear him. You guys looking for Harpo? And he's only like 2 tables over. He's saying just enough to where you can hear it.
Yeah.
Flip.
Oh.
Do you guys want a drink?
Yeah.
Drink.
Can we all
I already
get
ordered one for my good friend Oscar.
order her-
the Grundle.
Oh, he takes a little longer. What was it? Do you remember?
No, he
I'll
doesn't
find it.
think he
I'll
is.
find it.
Yeah, get drinks. Thank
Drinks?
you, Cliff.
Did you want something?
Oil.
Oil?
Oil.
Let me see. I think we can get. Yep. Might be on the menu. I'll have to check. I'll be back. And you see, and Harpo's eyes like follow Cliff. And he looks up. So you're looking for Harpo, I hear.
Yeah.
I heard he's a really cool guy.
So's Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff's pretty sweet.
Not as cool as Harpo,
Yeah.
from what I hear.
And he shuffles over. He gets up slowly, slides into your table, just sits back down. Right across from all 3 of you. So, I'm kind of the trafficker of information. At least, the kind that makes me credits. I hear you might be looking for someone. Someone, not of the Yaw clan. And there we'll take our break. Is that cool?
It's not okay.
No, I'm never gonna be okay again.
We are going to take a break. Use the facilities. It's a little after 8, so we're good. And we'll be back very shortly with, all that good stuff. The new Tripper stuff. All right. So where's my break thing? There, break. All
You
right.
know Panic Attack Arm Dance?
We will be back shortly.
Fuck.
Stay tuned. All right, we're back. We're really
Oh,
not.
oops.
No, but we're not getting too serious yet.
Lettuce?
I just didn't want anybody to miss
Pinto beans?
the guacamole and sour cream dancing that's going on.
The Chipotle dance.
It's a Chipotle dance. We found some cool stuff. Well,
Crispy corn taco.
you see what I'm saying? So there's
The
some
tacos,
there's
man,
some
the flour
real
tacos.
stuff happening right
My
now.
favorite.
The flour. All right, let's
So
get the
while I'm
flour
working
tacos.
on Nightbot
There it
to
is.
allow her to post links, we're gonna see some sour cream jams.
Fucking
Oh my God.
Soft flour tacos.
Hold on,
Sour cream.
turn that up. Turn it up.
Sour cream's like,
I
if you
can't
guys
turn
watch
up
the show
anymore.
Bosch.
Crank that up.
Anybody?
Yeah, it's as loud as you can go. It's an old computer.
Well, yeah, mine doesn't go loud unless I have the big speakers hooked up to it.
Fucking soft flour tacos. Got it. And then the chicken one just
Soft
makes
flour
me laugh because it's just.
Oh, jeez.
So chorizo? Oh, no.
I need
worse.
that. I need that loop. I love it.
Oh, this is a fuck up. Sofritas, you messing up.
Sofritas? Nice. Could you do sofritas and chicken together?
Yeah, here. All right, soft tacos out.
Yeah.
Sofritas and chicken.
Yeah. Yes.
it's
There
the
it
way.
is. It's the jam. Now quickly add stuffed tacos.
Peter's is life.
After this. Yes. This is the one.
This is what I've been living for right now.
I can die now. This is the best.
I needed the Sofritas chicken soft taco dance
With
now.
nothing else on it. It's perfect.
Oh, it's a soft corn taco. Subtle. But the crispy corn taco is pretty strong too. It's the same exact one as soft corn taco.
But that one's got like a little funk.
What about the burrito? I haven't tried the.
I haven't tried the burrito.
No, but for real, what is? Oh, okay. What's
tried the
the
salad?
website? It's just the Chipotle.
Here, I'll whisper it to you.
Because I'm trying to.
Oh,
what
is
I'm-
that what whispering is?
Yeah.
It's
I
just
don't
like
know
a.
how to Twitch yet. I'm old.
Here, I'm
learning.
gonna whisper it to you.
Well, as soon
Wait,
as you
she
learn
already
it,
whispered
and
it
I
to
think,
me.
I mean, who
Here, go to.
do you watch
that
Twitch?
one.
Quite a bit of Twitch.
The
So what?
Saber Waves
That's
slash
most of
Wave.
what
How do
I.
I whisper?
When I'm on the internet, I'm on Twitch. That's
Just
just
copy
who
it
I
out
am.
and then post it in
But-
your thing.
Okay.
Twitch is not
Poop.
a.
It deleted it.
It's not an easy thing to
whispered it.
learn.
It's really not.
It's not because it
To him.
Twitch moves and changes every like week or two.
Here, I'm gonna try to do
So
it too.
even the menu within the last week
Mine got
has
deleted, too.
moved
It
from up
doesn't
here
like
to down
Chipotle.
here.
Like recently, Amazon bought Twitch, so
Yeah.
now everything's messed
Everything
up.
is different. Everything you want to join it together, you have to log into both. But I just noticed over the last week, and I know we're just talking about crap. But the menu that I used to be able to do on the right hand side has now moved all to the left hand side. I was like, where the hell's my videos? And I was like, oh, they're right there.
You gotta
Yeah, I was like, it's not a drop down menu. It's just right there.
This is
So-
the salad.
It happens a lot.
It's really
The
boring.
background for the salad's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That plus
insane.
Bosch though. I mean, not Bosch. I'm sorry. It was
The Barbacoa.
Was it the corn?
The corn.
What was the one that had the nice funky, like kind of noir? No,
Oh no, it's chicken.
no.
I
I
probably
love
have
the
to.
chicken.
Honestly, I did put you in, everybody in, as somebody that might just be restart of software, and I'm not going to do
That's fine.
that.
Maybe you just
But
gotta refresh the page.
what is the? Send me. Did you whisper it to me?
I did
She whispered sweet nothings to you.
Where'd you whisper it to?
to Disco Preacher
Okay, on Twitch.
Twitch.
We have to pause the game for Chipotle. I'm
Screw
sorry.
pausing it. We're just playing. But we're talking about Chipotle.
This is a game now.
This is real.
This is like I'm searching for something. What could it be? It's the chili sauce.
It's the it's like the adventure,
Yeah.
like mythical.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at the bottom.
Ooh, the bowl is dope.
Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm ready to like
Pop
break
in
dance
the
right now.
They're breakdance fighting.
Oh my God. Zoolander.
Ooh, There's
So
a lot
good.
going on with this.
The files are in the computer.
Cheese. No, I gotta get the sour cream is by far like the best.
I feel like this didn't get enough. Like we're gonna have to show that because I think they're gonna like to have seen their heads, or I can save it till next time, or whatever. Are we on?
I can't hear you over my
Oh, we're
sound.
live.
Oh, awesome!
I said screw it.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going
yeah.
live.
I think I already knew that. I was just spacing.
But I'm having like.
Pinto beans. Fuck yeah, pinto
Oh, there we
beans.
go.
What's the like corn, you know, like the
Last
nice
time
like.
we chewed gum for 2 hours. Now it's Chipotle for 2 hours.
I think it's the
So good.
Sofritas.
Boom.
Why not? Is it still there?
I had to refresh and do a bunch of stuff, but I put the
I'm gonna
actual.
do it. Bloody competing.
This is
Have you guys
what?
ever used Loopy? The
No.
app? It's fun.
The horns is this, and the tomatillo red. I'm doing
Oh,
this
it's
like
like
I, yeah, like I don't
Alright,
fucking
so
know
the
how
link
I'm
is there.
playing.
It's something like this, I think.
I
Like
think
it's
we
here,
probably
and
lost
like a
all of
here.
our viewers. I don't care.
It's this.
Chipotle.
Aw.
That's what I said.
Alright, fresh
Forget it.
tomato salsa.
We're going live.
Alright, wish I had some more, but that's okay.
That's good though. I love making little ditty loops on.
Burrito.
I use
Have
Logic.
you-
I
oh.
use Logic Pro to make just like little silly stuff. I love it. No, do it. What?
Have you used? It's a really dumb app. It's Loopy. Oh, it's fun. It's like a video. It's an audio input thing, so you can like plug it into a guitar. You can just do mic on your phone or whatever, and it loops it.
James
so you
Chloe
have like
got
6
nothing.
channels,
Yeah.
and then you can like isolate
Just,
it
like,
and then
chopping
you can
them.
make actually
Fuck
some pretty
this
rad
tree.
I
stuff.
have
Fuck
to do
this
it.
tree.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
like-
$4.
I love it because I haven't even pulled my guitars are upstairs, and I used to sit them down here because anytime I wanted to just play, I would just play. But now I was like, we have this all set up, so I'm like, oh,
This is better. You can stand on top,
Burrito
like,
out.
shred with a hat. Top hat.
shred. I have a cowboy hat upstairs too. I actually do. It's weird, but I do.
I have a band.
Hey, I have a cowboy
Oh.
hat too, but it's
Yeah.
Woody's hat.
Oh,
Woody,
I-
aww.
Oh, I'd love
like
to have
all-time
that. And I've never
favorite
played a banjo. That's hard.
They're easy. No, they're not hard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, some
They're
of it. If you do
heavy
like claw
as
hammer.
hell.
That's because they're the perfect zombie murder weapon,
Oh man,
as per Zombieland.
yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Fuck this bullshit.
No, they're not. They're really. It's you can very easily play them and get like a satisfying claw hammer technique's
I
crazy.
want
So
all
hard.
the
Well,
topics.
But I just
that's what
fuck-
like a lot of
I
people
want
who
all
play
the
ukulele,
Yeah,
Oh
easy.
my
but-
god.
not the traditional way.
Yeah.
Because most of the ukuleles in triplets.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
It's like,
Like 1, 2, 3.
and you play with 3 fingers, and it's like really hard, and I can't do it.
No.
I know some people that can.
I always play with 4. I do thumb and then these 3.
Yeah, I came and
And my pinky's just like, hey guys, nice.
I'm a
Nice
shredder.
job.
I grew up like, don't.
Yeah.
That's just like,
I'm like a folk. There's something called doom folk. Have you guys ever heard of Chelsea Wolfe?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, she's my friend's stepsister.
Oh.
So we got to go to anyway. She's rad though, but she's like if
Doom
you're into
folk?
metal and folk and just rad, beautiful badassery. Also, she had her little claim. Anyway, she's playing Ace of Spades in November, which is
Wow.
awesome. She's been touring like Moscow and fucking Japan and
give
stuff.
me links because I'm a big. I mean,
Show him that stuff.
yeah, because I love
Yeah,
that
that's right.
stuff. No, I really do, and I promote that stuff because Sam Chase is one of my favorites because my buddy plays the stand-up bass in their
Yeah.
band. They're from San Francisco, and
Yeah.
they've got a few albums out.
I got
And
to
was
see
like,
these chicks.
I just
live.
love that stuff. So
Yeah,
I will
it's-
definitely.
She's just rad, like loopy, interesting. One of her. Oh, that's
They
beautiful.
were terrifying. It's called
It's like doom.
Two Girls, One Harp, which sounds like a weird porno, right?
Yeah.
No, that was a play off of it, right? Probably.
Yeah.
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 But it's these
I
twins
love harps.
that play harps together.
Mhm.
I got to see them when I went to a
2
fantasy.
harps.
Yeah,
Cool.
they'll play the same one too if need be. But I saw them
That's so
live
cool.
at a fantasy festival, and their eyes are just like this, and I'm like,
They're
whoa.
like little
But they're
fairies.
really good.
Do you like Joanna Newsom?
Hmm?
Joanna Newsom? She's like she's a harpist. She's rad. She's from Grass Valley, actually. She's married to Andy Samberg. I know a lot of trivia about music.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Andy Samberg is really married to her. She's better of the two. She's
Obviously.
but anyway,
I love Andy Samberg.
he's
Yeah, he's got some good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Let's do a quick rundown. Make sure and check out our sponsors. They are, if you are watching on Twitch, you just scroll up or scroll down, whichever you have your setting on, and you can see our sponsors and links to them. Arc Knight and Ambient Realms. We're working on a lot of cool stuff right now. So
Our sponsor, Chipotle Music.
yeah, well, I wish if we could get Chipotle as a sponsor.
Chipotle Music
I think that's my next. That's my goal in life right now.
is Chipotle sponsor.
Let's go to get Chipotle to sponsor us. Could you imagine? All right. I'm down with that. I don't care who it is. Food, music. If it was music, food, or gaming, I was like, that's my life.
Also, like, what if Centerfold sponsored?
You see what I'm saying? Why not? I don't care. I agree.
Go to bed.
Uh-huh.
The night is young. I have a beer.
The night is young.
I have Chipotle music. I am ready.
We are ready. We
Let's
are
just turn it
prepared.
on loop. Because
Start a
it's
bar fight.
probably, you know.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna get in some playing here in a second too. Just want a couple things. Check out our sponsors because we really like to give away stuff. That is really, I love giving away stuff.
Centerfold, please sponsor.
So hopefully, follow our hashtags. Chipotle, please sponsor us. Centerfold, please sponsor us. And hashtag Centerfold. So stay up on the hashtags. These are important. These are important. This is going to be an
Oh,
epidemic.
but what about?
they're going to keep going. So I'm going to reel us back in the best we can. Chipotle dance time. That is going to happen. We will exit tonight on a
The mad beats of Tamateo.
On
The
a-
best was the best.
on a wet
Time.
burrito dance.
Oh, that's an ingredient.
All right. So, where did we leave off? You guys were at a table in the corner.
Yeah, to the corner.
To the corner. Yes.
We just got a bomb dropped, and then it was like dun dun dun. But what was
There
it?
was a Harpo guy.
Harpo,
That showed up.
Oh,
and he said something right before. What just happened?
I got really distracted by
Got distracted
Chipotle.
by
Dance.
Chipotle.
I'm sorry.
What did he say?
Said
He's saying things come at a price.
Yes, for a price. You're basically getting the impression from Harpo, and let's get to the right.
I have a piece of gum I could offer. Just one, not 10.
Do the lightning one. Here, try this. Oh, fuck!
Which one would he like the best? But probably not.
Give him the one that makes it glow.
Slick back hair. Oh, so you're looking for Harpo.
I'm just like, no.
I can find John out of the Yorkland for a price.
My person has credits, isn't here. Okay. What price?
What's the price?
It's a measly finder's fee. 400 credits.
Part of me was like,
Where's
5!
my mind dredger.
5 credits!
Yeah, let's start at 1.
We'll work our way up.
I'm gonna negotiate. 400 credits. I don't have any idea what kind of credit situation we have.
What's our credit status at? What can we afford?
And
Do we
you-
have an app that shows us how many credits we have on our device? I'm
Please.
serious, actually.
Your device, the credit is connected. You don't have a credit device. So yes, it's connected to where you can actually analyze how many credits are left on it. Hers has 50.
50.
That's for sure.
I don't have any.
Jaya has never checked.
It's just,
Ever.
he just
He's only spent 20. I think he spent 20 with your ship
Mhm.
with Starshine. But nobody's checked. He has not checked.
I don't know if we could pay for the 400 now. Is there other options?
That's what I deal with. There's always
Options?
there's always
Time to sell your
another
body.
option.
Like what?
What does this do?
Oh, damn it. Sacrifice.
Fine seeing you here. The price might go up.
Is that you?
I said puppy in front of Dave.
He owes me almost his life.
Oh, That's not worth much.
For what? What do you do?
Just kidding.
Information. He made me a deal. Brought me no information.
Is that? I wonder.
What was the deal?
He was tasked to bring him like the bodies of the last. Is that how they get
Oh,
it?
you have multiple deals. Dayu has multiple deals, I hear then. He was supposed to find me some information about an artifact.
Maybe we could help you with that.
We're actually really good at finding stuff.
Yeah. We've got a cyborg. I mean,
You did find
Ma'am?
me. Ma'am.
ma'am, I'm not a
That-
cyborg. How dare you?
That is so synthesized.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm 100% synth, okay? I'm
There's no
cyborg.
sigh about it. Only bored. Okay. I'm so sorry.
That could be a thing. I like the way you went with that. So,
So, yeah.
yes.
You were saying?
Artifact.
Mhm.
There was supposed to be an artifact, at least the information of where it's located. From Dayu. I don't know. Hence, the information I needed for my client.
What? Who is your
You're nosy.
I'm just a
But really, who
small-minded
is
little
your other
kid.
client?
But nosy gets you places. Either dead or seriously full of credits.
Nice. So sorry. Well, we could work on the second one.
We could. If you survive and don't die, then yeah, you usually end up. And he pulls back. Like me.
Just kidnap him. and keep the
Barf.
information.
I'm okay with that. But did you say that loud? No.
Oh, no.
What does he mean like him? What do you mean end up like you?
Oh. Rich and informed.
We could probably get more informed and more rich.
Yeah.
But you gotta start somewhere, right?
Gotta give a little, take a little.
Yeah.
That one's got spunk. Spunk will get you places. Being nosy, rich or dead. You must be the muscle.
Quick, can you quick show up a
Activate
doodle of their
muscle
face?
face. Okay, you want to show a doodle? I can't.
Well, no,
do it
I was gonna
connected.
say, if you're just sitting there and it's like, you must be muscle, you're just like, actually. See this guy with the cheetah glasses?
Right?
Muscle.
And that's the thing. It's like you see the entrepreneur and all he can see is you must be the muscle.
Should make
You're
them Harry- oh, I thought you meant
synthetic.
Harry Potter.
you know? It's like
I was
by
trying to make him
default
like tougher looking.
he just looks at you as like, oh, you're the one that just breaks people in half. He has no idea about
Right.
these two existing.
Probably not.
Right.
I might have just ruined it.
No, that's okay.
And you've got Dayu to your right,
Yeah.
kind of like sitting behind you. So by default, the way everything's set up, the way you guys are talking, and you guys are the talkers, Dayu's sitting behind you. Visually, it looks like you're the muscle of the group.
Oh, so,
Yeah,
He is
I'm
kind
just
of the muscle.
I'm giving you the visual of
yeah.
what he's seeing. His perception
No,
could be
no.
way off the mark, but that's the perception that you're getting.
He only sees the four of us, right? Because the other two aren't there.
Yeah, these two are not
Yeah.
there.
So
So they-
I was just joking, but I could be like, yeah, he's the muscle.
Obviously.
Brute force, yeah.
I mean, he pulled
For sure.
those vines. Like, he
Okay,
has no
yeah.
idea what I'm talking about. That one time he pulled a
Yeah.
vine. Muscle.
Then he flex.
It's like, you know, he pulled it, he's like, fuck yeah.
Good job.
I could see that about you. So, sounds like we need to make a deal. I need information.
No deal. No, sorry. Just close the thing.
Yes. No.
Okay, bye.
wait, okay.
This is a deal.
I have funds. You can find me information.
We have funds.
Well, you have to give us information in order
He
to
has
find
funds.
information.
We
I
have
also need to
funds.
give Dayu a second chance.
Yes, that's
Alright.
part of it.
Oh,
know?
that's a big part of it.
What do you need?
Yeah, as she said.
We need to find the location and retrieval of an artifact.
What artifact?
Who doesn't know?
I don't know the artifact.
How do you know it
So what does it
exists?
look like and where?
Yeah.
I don't know it exists. Therefore, I need the information.
Ugh.
It is not of this time.
So you're possibly
It
setting
is
yourself
not
up
of
for
this realm.
failure.
Oh God, it's the Rock.
No.
We just go find Dwayne Johnson. Oh yeah!
He's running for president.
He's too busy taking a selfie somewhere.
Okay.
I'm just like,
What? Workout.
He's the muscle. The rock. The artifact.
The artifact is something that some say might be a figment of our imagination. Some say the trippers don't exist. Some say the trippers are meant to find these types of artifacts. Me, I'm a believer in information. I'm a believer in I'm the middleman. I can make the money. I don't care if it's true. I just need to know the information, whether it's true or it's not true.
So you're saying you don't need the artifact, you just want the information about the artifact.
because it's ours.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And if it does exist, then we all succeed and we all make money. He does the
No, we
Fabio whip back with his little tentacles. And you see, like, Cliff just run up. Yeah, yes, yeah. I got your stuff. And he hands him his drink. Thanks, Cliff. Very nice of you. Sets it down. Where are their drinks? Oh, I have those too. I have
No
those too.
rush.
I have those too.
Keep reading.
Here you go. And you do see when you grab it, it's a very conductive drink. Even the cup is a very conductive, like almost if it was copper.
Like a plasma ball, like when I touch it, it's like.
Yeah, it's the highest conductor you can think of. It's literally shaped in a bowl, in a sense, with a way to sip it out of the top. But as you touch it, yes, it's like starts to sparkle. With yours, you can smell it.
Ooh, bless you. Sorry.
See, and it does that a little bit because it wafts
It smelled very.
of your version of like catnip.
Oh.
So it has that, it has a familiar from your world smell, but way more higher potent. Like it's the highest end stuff. And Cliff's looking at it, like, Harper said to make it the best we have, so I did what I could. It's pretty good.
It's perfect.
It's pretty good.
Like,
I read about it, and it's supposed to be really good.
Thank you, Cliff. We need to talk more after this.
And with you,
Not reading.
you see the
We should
cylinder
go
of
just buy him a bunch of books.
literally the
Oh, well, it's
best,
on the
like
list.
it's basically a
Down.
cleansing. It's like
Oh, sorry, I meant.
it's like Techron.
Research.
You ever heard of, like Chevron with Techron? It's like something that like would cleanse your system, and then once it cleanses all in the system there, it gives it more of a vibration. So it gives you more of a euphoric, like if a synth could feel happy, it gives you it's like the closest you could get to happy, because it gives you a not just lubricating in your joints, but a vibration of your joints. So every
Lubricate.
movement
And vibration.
feels like if you could feel good, it would feel good.
It feels good, vibrates, and is lubricated.
I mean, who doesn't want that?
Exactly.
I mean, we've all mail ordered that. So those are the things that Cliff has brought to you. But he's like, Harpo said to make him the best, and he's paying for it. So no worries. Thanks, Harpo. Harpo's like, no problem. So, and he goes off, and he's walking a little bit taller. You can see every time that Cliff talks to you guys, you can see a little bit more confidence in his step. Just a little bit.
Soon he'll be 50 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting a little bit more confident in who he is. So, last time I heard, Pedwar had this information.
Pedwar?
Yes.
We're looking for Pedwar.
He's a slippery little bastard. He never does things on his own. He always sends someone. I like more face to face.
That's a wussy mode to just sit.
I agree.
That's why I'm here.
You and I are in accord when it comes to Pedwar. Last time I checked, though, Pedwar was headed to one to the stations up north.
Do you know what for?
No, he
Just does whatever Pedwar wants.
what Pedwar wants, Pedwar gets. That's what he says.
Not for a while.
Not
It's not itself in the third person.
yes,
First person?
third.
Thank
Was he traveling with someone or?
Yeah, so someone of the likes of you.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm happy. I had forgotten what the source was, but now I remember.
Cooler. Alright.
North he was headed.
Where, he wants to gather information on stuff.
On the artifact.
It's an artifact. We loosely use the word artifact.
Where would you start? To find?
I would start with you.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
What does artifact do? Do you even know?
No.
The more information we get from you, the more likely we can get it for you quickly
That's
before someone else gets it.
absolutely true. Pedwar. I do know that he was using the Azra. No, sorry. Inpai.
Don't like that.
So
To find out what the artifact does.
find Pedwar, find more information.
Would my character, given her past and research and stuff, would I have any idea what they're talking about?
Give me something. Tell me.
Give me a roll or
Yep,
what?
give
Okay.
me. I'd say that's more of a learning.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Do a
Okay.
learning roll.
A boop and a boop. No, that was a 12.
I want to encourage everyone. This is out of character. I want to encourage everyone that all three of the bolsters are currently out, and everybody has legend points in their baggies.
So could I use my own?
Yes.
Or it has to be given?
You can do. Do you have legend points in your little baggie?
I can
Okay.
No,
Well,
I'm just
let's
saying.
do that.
This is the point where when somebody does that, you go, hold on. I might know something, and that's like your bolster to go. Oh yeah, and she figures it out because you spark a memory in her.
I have 2 legend points and 1 bolster.
You see what I'm saying? The bolster can be used for somebody else. The 2 legends can be used for you.
I think I'll use one of my legends. And try
Okay,
it.
and that means you get advantage 1,
Okay.
so you can re-roll your modifier.
Modifier?
What was your modifier?
8. So that
Okay.
actually I meant. Oh, I'm so sorry. I exploded on that one.
Yeah.
So let me hold off.
So what was it?
It was 12 plus another. What? That's now 20. 22.
Okay, see?
Do I need to? Should
you
I?
don't know.
do I feel as if
That's
I
up
need
to
to-
you. It's up to you what you want to do. Are you
I'm
comfortable with the
incredible.
22?
I think 22 is decent. That's respectable. I'll
Okay,
take it.
and you were trying to find out what specifically?
Given my history, like my background of I'm an Empire, and I've done a lot of research
Yeah, the
trying
research
to find my
part.
people, and then I've also done a lot of research on general things about different places, because that was my kind of like background.
Okay.
Do I have any idea what they might be talking about?
When they come to the artifact, or
Yeah.
okay, you don't have any idea about the artifact specifically, but you do know of, and you have researched about the Empire being held hostage per se for their technological advancement in mental abilities, because they're not a rough and tough. So if you could find out one of their weaknesses, you can basically capture one of your kind and use them to find out information, and then are released unharmed. Because it's hard to harm you, in a sense of like you can slice them in half, but it's energy and it comes right back. They can regenerate, those types of things. So basically, they're captured for a moment of time until they find out some information, then they're released back to their home planet. Kind of like you were held for a long time but never gave up information on a foreign planet. So you do know that kind of history, that they are used that way. Your kind is used that way, which is a very
But nothing helpful.
desolate. Not specifically about the artifact itself, but you know of that.
Okay.
That this is a pretty common, not common, but does happen.
I'm gonna relay that to you guys.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, interesting. But a mustache would be better.
Yes, it is.
Soap.
So, I do know Padua. He's with an empire, and he's headed north. I pretty much know that he was headed towards a transmission station, one that hasn't been used and, well, at least maintained in at least 1,000
Quick, write notes.
I have notes and I just realized
of
I
our
have a
sun
computer.
cycles. About 1,000 of one of our sun cycles.
What about 1,000? Because
See, it's a mechanic shop.
So the idea is
Yeah.
the up north, something that hasn't been maintained in about
7 sun cycles.
1,000.
Oh, sorry.
1,000. So
Sorry.
basically, your equivalent of 1,000 years.
Yeah.
okay.
Really old.
Still used for information, but is just never doesn't need to be maintained because of the technology that's already in it.
Unmaintained.
So
In
that's what
1,000
he's
sun
conveying
cycles.
to you.
Yeah. I don't know why I heard 7. Damn. Sure. Alright. And that's all the information you can relay.
That's all I know. That's kind of your job to find that out. The question is, though, do you know of what they speak of when they say trippers?
What
I
are
don't
you,
think we do actually yet. Don't we?
what are you speaking when you say trippers?
We are told of a legend of a select few per millennia or so that come to light, and he has the little fin come up, save the universe. I feel it's a bunch of bullshit. But
Yeah.
if the information about these so-called worshippers of trippers and followers of trippers is true, I need to know.
I've never heard of it.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit, too.
I've done a lot of reading, and that sounds more like a fairy tale.
I don't know of fairies.
Do you know some sweet tale, though?
Activate wink milk.
So you two can roll a deception. Because you guys do
Oh.
know that you're trippers. You've been
Damn,
told.
I'm not deceptive.
We'll see what happens.
14.
Like a 4 to 7.
Yeah. Where's my wedding going? Yeah. Could have been more, stupid Ted.
That's fine. We'll see what happens.
Do I have a...
Yes. Bullshit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But if there are followers of these trippers, I need to know about it.
Like people who are like loony bins, like, ooh, these guys are real. Alright.
Yeah.
Waiting on the coming of the trippers. The ones that can travel through space and time and change the future, the present, all these things. They're glorified. I am the one that needs to be glorified.
Alright. We'll
that.
keep an eye out on them. Sounds legit.
I am.
Nice. Alright. We'll keep an eye out for the tripper
An eye
believers.
out.
Trillevers.
And he looks over and he sees Dave and he's like,
For Dayu to survive, you're gonna have to give me more than just keeping an eye out.
And
I need information.
Well, while we're looking for this,
we'll gather more information.
we're gonna have to do some footwork. Get out in the streets.
30 cycles. I'll give you 30 cycles. And in exchange for that, I feel like you may be short on credit.
Feel right? Should we get some credits?
We'll have credits by then, don't worry.
No, I mean, are you offering?
Are
I mean,
you
if to find the artifact, we're probably gonna need some startup money. Credits.
That's true.
Are you saying you will be back within 30 cycles and have the information I need? It's basically 30 days.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we'll be back in 30
We're
days.
gonna be back, or
We'll be back in like an hour. No.
No, I
It's like-
mean,
We'll be back in 30 cycles.
I'm gonna. No,
Mark it on your calendar.
I'm putting it in the notes.
What say you, muscle?
that's all. But he just thinks you're
Yeah.
muscle, dude.
What say you, muscle?
And you see Dayu like take like a couple steps backwards. Like
What
he's
if?
like,
So, hypothetical situation. What if we go and like save
Is it?
Tanya and stuff?
And don't.
The
And then,
Empire.
but if we come back,
Yeah.
we kill Kragar and
They don't
Kragar kills us.
We have common
I love that
goals.
man. He's a douche. Their whole
He's a douche.
species.
And then
They
we
call
steal all this
you-
money.
Yeah.
Okay, remember.
Griff?
Put that in the plan.
Secret plan.
Secret tunnel.
Ton not of the Yaw clan should be with Petwa.
Murder.
I got it that much.
Harpo.
So what say you?
Harpopotamus. is-
Hippopotamus.
Now I'm remembering.
Hippopotamus.
Mhm.
I like
North it is.
Exclamation.
your
point.
muscle
Agrees.
Because also, I don't think we should be giving him the artifact.
No.
Is what I'm
No,
telling
we're
her
gonna-
with my mind.
We're definitely gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's gonna get murdered if we come back. I don't
You
really.
can't
feel
hear this. This is outside.
I'm talking to her
Yeah,
in my
she's-
So-
brain.
Okay.
That's
In
what I
the
want to know.
brain.
It's like you
I'm
can't tell each
insane
other
in the
that
brain.
unless you're doing it
Yes.
brainly.
And that's
like
my
brainly.
brain.
Imagine we're just sitting there. It's like,
Brainly.
let's murder him.
He's a douche, right? Did you see when he flipped his tentacles?
What a fucker.
Oh, were we saying that out loud just now?
Whoops. I mean, I like
I
butterflies.
mean, I'm just a girl. I don't know.
Pink is my favorite color.
Ah, gosh.
Good notes.
I
Good
think my
notes.
character is taking a turn based on the developments of this, island and the sadness that's instilled. These
She's-
poor Grundles. It's
she
like
wants
rocking my
revenge.
world right now, and I think I'm gonna veer from good
Revenge.
to neutral, if that's a thing in this game.
Character development.
Don't even worry about when you're
'Cause
talking
I'm
about
pure-hearted,
alignment and stuff
But
like
it's
that.
about
I'm a very firm.
Injustice.
Doesn't matter even what system we're playing. If we were playing 5th edition, I don't ask my players ever to do alignment because if you play your character, your alignment's going to change
oh,
depending on what happens in the game. I mean, it really does. You can't just all of a sudden, oh, I'm evil today. It's like things
Boom,
happen in
dead.
your life, you know.
yeah. And I think my little innocent brain is being brutalized by the
Exposed, yes.
By all the realness.
injustices. And then these poor, yeah, we're gonna get him, and we're gonna take his money, and we're
And we're
find
gonna give Cliff
artifacts,
books.
and we're gonna give
Free
Cliff all the
artifact.
books.
you see what I'm saying?
We're inviting Cliff with us because he's gonna help us. I have a feeling he's gonna have researched to lead muscle, obviously. No, Cliff's he's a learned Grundle, and he's also just a slave to Harpo, so like he wouldn't mind
Let's ask
listening.
Cliff before we go.
Should we ask Harpo? I'm still talking to your brain.
Oh, that I can't talk back.
You can think back.
Yeah, you can think
Oh,
back.
I
You
see.
can-
Oh, yeah, that's what it
You
is. I'm like,
communicate back.
I can't read your like intention.
No,
Yeah.
just the word you're
It's
like
just
the physical.
yeah.
Like if you're trying to tell her something, you can.
maybe. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay.
Did you need anything else from us?
Both are
Well,
No, we're just like this. And we're like, right.
like, ready, break. I'm so sorry.
Well, aren't you too sweet?
Yeah.
So, when it comes to credits, what do you feel this is worth?
Can you do some like research on how important credits are?
What
I
was
mean,
he?
I
What
can
was he
scan
charging
it to
us
see how
before? He
much
was
he
asking us
has.
400 credits for
400.
something. What was that for?
For the artifact.
No, he's
Or
asking
for
us to find.
information.
For information.
on-
Right now, you're just getting what he wants. You're not getting information. You're getting what he wants right now.
Yeah.
The $400, the 400 credits, you guys actually never got that information. All you got was North and Pi.
Yeah, which
Tanya might be there. He needs the information on
we don't
artifact.
owe him 400 credits for that. I'm gonna get my receipt and I'm gonna show it to him. I'm gonna say no. I'm kidding. No.
Did you
Okay.
want to find out?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try to
Sorry, Brandon.
aura his pad or whatever it was.
Go ahead and roll for that.
Yep.
Please be that noise.
Do we have it? Let's figure out a noise for that.
There's some jets and shit right there.
I don't know if I have anything. I mean, I have a lot of stuff pulled up, but
That's pretty good.
I got an explosion.
What'd you get?
we want to go. It's either that one or
22.
no. That's too aggressive.
2, 14, 15 plus 16 is 31.
31.
Trying to think of some. I guess that's pretty good.
Man, this dish of fried lasagna keeps
So good.
popping up on my feed, and I'm like,
What's it called?
fried lasagna.
So
Lasagna's
I'll
already
try and find
perfect.
or something for your
They
movement.
just make ricotta
Um,
and they roll up noodles.
you
with
do
ricotta
get
and then deep fry
information.
it and then dunk
You
it
get a
in your-
lot of information.
That's a cheese stick.
What you're finding on his pad though is
That sounds kind of.
to you
I do
corrupt. And you rolled a what?
31.
Okay. So what you're getting out of there is the credits that you're seeing don't make sense. At least not in the form of the pads that you've already scanned. Completely different. It's almost like it's a universal denomination in a sense. And it's big.
It's
We should tell him. We should be completely honest and just
It's very big. He's not. When he comes to him, not when he says he's got money.
He's not fucking kidding.
He really does. There's no doubt to you. You can't even. I mean, you could probably calculate how much, but even if you found out the amount, you don't know what denomination it's in. You just know that it's a large amount, and it's in a lot of different places. It's not just like this big well of money.
Can you see where they are and we can do a bank heist?
Dude, yes.
Sorry.
Can you see where it is?
Can I?
What did you do with him when it came to the little horsey?
I used like a hologram, and then
But how did you pull up that hologram?
I tried my best to like put into what like the data is traveling like everywhere it goes into like a screen in which I made a horse for him to see.
Let's find out. What are we gonna? I mean, because you need, if you're trying to find the track of where all these are going,
Yeah.
and where they're coming
Just following
from,
the numbers.
we need to find out what would function the best for your abilities, because I feel like it's always possible. So, let's look at some Banes, guys. Anybody who's got the internet?
I do.
Internet? Let's go to Banes. Go
I'm
to
already
list of
there.
Banes.
What are we looking
Well, I
for?
clicked it. We're looking for a Bane that would make, because I remember him using
Could he
something.
mind dredge a computer?
No, but there was something that he did use before.
Truthfulness, a computer.
I just used creation to like show what it was.
Right, but how did you get that information was what I was trying to...
Oh,
I think you used his information
It's fine.
to do
It's
it.
fine.
It's fine. It's fine, sounds legit.
Yeah. Using an innate extrasensory perception or special conduit such as a computer terminal, bubbling cauldron, or crystal ball, you can view the target. Oh, that's viewing a target. But the target could be data,
yeah.
couldn't
The
it?
view target, so it's called, what is it?
Spying. And that is prescience.
I think spying is a great... Do you have prescience? Prescience?
Or what about truthfulness?
I've got movement, energy, protection. That's. I mean, I have 6 attribute points.
No, but boom, okay.
Oh no.
Well, you do.
I could.
You what?
You could buy a 5, couldn't you? How much does a 5 cost? Hold on.
5 costs 15.
Okay, so how much would 6 buy?
2.
Yeah?
I could, or maybe I could just try to roll a d20.
But it would, I mean, if this is something you were going to try and do more,
I could
because I
bolster
feel
you.
like this is something
Yeah.
you've been trying to do.
I'm gonna bolster the shit out of
Okay,
this
I'm
if
gonna-
needed.
I'm using the points.
So use the points, so you're going to get 2 points, so you end up with a D6.
Wait a minute. It's a 3. My apologies. It's
So-
a 3, not a 2. So
Okay.
it's a d8.
So you get a D8. So you get a
Yep.
D20 and a D8,
Bolster
and
his ass.
roll it,
And then if needed.
Alright.
right, and then if
Ready.
needed. Because
He's
those,
sitting
that's what
there
these
and he's
points
just
are for.
thinking, and you're just like,
Like, so excited! It's like it breaks. like, oh no!
14 plus 5 is 19.
Should we bolster it so we get really precise?
Yes.
Let's bolster
Alright.
it. Don't you think? Does that mean he gets
What did you
shit
roll for your modifier?
A 5.
Out of 8?
8.
So you can re-roll that with a bolster. That's what that is.
Oh. And he takes
What's
the
it?
best of the two?
Yeah, it's an advantage.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
would add on to it. What do you think?
oh, not, because the 5 is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Above
you
average.
also have legend points.
I do have a legend.
You see what I'm saying? I was like, these, the way I'm playing is like the numbers that I'm setting for you guys are really high. So, because you guys have stackable stuff, so you can help each other work as a team.
I'm gonna try using a legend point.
Okay.
How does that work?
It's the same thing. He gets
Oh, it's
it,
just
but
a-
it's for himself.
Okay.
7.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
I thought
better.
it was a 1 for a second. Because of the glare, I was like, "Ugh."
We're done.
Well, he would still get to take the best
Yeah.
of, so
Yeah.
it's totally fine. But
So what's the total?
21.
Okay. So, a 21. What you're seeing... Let me do this, because he's going to have to find out if he sees it, too.
you do an Italian job. But better than that would be. I'm not English.
We're doing The
So-
robot job.
Should I roll deception now?
No, it just. I mean, if you want to, do you want to roll a deception?
We're just fine.
Because are you trying to see if he? Because you're just doing your like scanning it. Do you want to do it sneakily?
Definitely.
Okay, then you have to.
Okay.
You feel me? I was like, and I already did my roll, so I'm not going to change mine.
Should I do it sneakily or should I just be like, I'm gonna scan it?
What is it? You're
What?
scanning his information?
Yeah.
Do it
Is it? Did he
sneakily.
voluntarily like hand it to you?
No.
Sneakily.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think yes.
Be a sneakily.
Yeah, if you can try to be
I will-
sneaky.
Do it.
I have bolster.
You do have a bolster.
We can just use the shit out of it.
18.
18, yeah, that's pretty good.
I think that's
Your
okay.
deception. You didn't
Was
have,
there a modifier?
I don't have
Yeah,
nothing
any-
deception.
Oh, I'm the deception with the
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Well,
okay.
she could have been like, "Hey, look over here, real quick." while
So
I
what you're
blah,
seeing,
blah, blah."
what you're doing, what you're seeing, you're physically seeing.
with our real eyes. Our special eyes.
What you are finding out is the tracks go everywhere. The strangest part is some of them like go to places that you can tell don't even exist yet.
We definitely
Like
have to
it
kill
goes
him.
to a planet that's not charted,
He is
or it goes to a place that doesn't even have a planet. It has other connections that go directly to places on this planet, but it goes to prison ships. It goes to very large establishments on other planets, even on this planet. Magi, the city, the location you're in, not so much. Most of his making of money comes from other places. There's not a lot of money or credits out of this location at all. So you do find that to be strange.
So we don't have to come back ever. We just
This is not where he makes his money yet, per se. You know, he's like you can tell that this is like a dry spot, and that's why you can kind of get from that information that's why he's still there. It's like my payday hasn't happened. So that's what you're finding. But you do see these, and we'll discuss like where some of these concrete places are.
Alright.
And I'll put those together for you. But whether he notices you looking into it or not, that wouldn't be something. He doesn't change.
Alright. I can't really like relay information with anyone right now because then it's like
yeah. You can tell us later.
We have all the information.
We know he's
have
rich.
to
We don't
know.
need to know that he's mega super
Oh, how
rich.
many? Or I was thinking telepathically. How many credits should we get from him?
Are you telling telepathically? Okay.
Or I'm thinking it.
Okay, that's what I mean.
And I have an open channel right now. I'm just like, bloop. I haven't turned it off yet, so it's a little noisy. How many credits? I have no idea. I don't know how the
I'm
credits work.
thinking like I want to do a higher amount. but
An
not
amnesty
too
for
much.
Dio and Cliff. We need Cliff for a researcher. And us.
Are you guys ready for another round?
Yes. Thank you. It's very generous of you.
What do you feel about your joints there,
you're fine.
Griff?
Are we poisoned?
Another lube?
Why not?
No more
Feeling
lube.
well.
We're done with lube.
And you can see 'em.
Centerfolds, please sponsor.
Right? And this time you do see,
Robo lube.
Cliff running over. Was it okay? You can hear him, but was it okay?
What if
And he walks back over to get new stuff.
we have to do this every time?
I'm just gonna. This is my thing. Just do this. Like, oh, I'm so bored. Then I'll know you want to talk to me. And then I'll yeah. Just be a whatever the code is. We've
Just
already
be-
figured it out.
and then you're like,
You.
Just-
brain thing.
Okay.
What if we ask for like Cliff if he can come with us?
An amnesty for Dio. I'm inflexible on that.
And then maybe like 200 credits. But that's asking for a lot.
200 credits? Who's gonna charge us 400 credits?
Well, that's why I'm
for-
shooting low, because then we come back, we'll kill him.
If we can.
Anyways.
We can preface it with we don't know really how the credits work, and then that way he'll think he's getting a deal. Because we don't care about the credits, right? Or do we? We'll need money to get around.
Yeah.
What do you think,
We-
Brandon?
we-
Is what
we-
I'm denying to you.
I say we care about credits.
I
Not
feel like I
a
have
lot.
the ability to put us into a triangle together, maybe.
Love triangle.
For all
thoughts.
3, you'd have to roll. For 2, I'm just so it's all a big conversation. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with you doing like one at a time,
Yeah, because
and then
it's
I'm cool. But
feat.
of all 3, yeah. But I say let's just do like
What would that be?
I don't know. Let's figure that out because I feel like
Fortitude?
as a feat, it's
Mental agility? Agility?
Mental agility?
No, it's just agility. I was thinking mental agility.
But that's physical. I'd say mental.
Pers-
I'd say more will.
okay, so I don't have any modifier. Okay. 10.
10.
So, it's
So you're
ringing.
spitting out some information. Are you basically talking to her, but you want him on the
just,
conversation?
yeah, I just wanted to.
He's getting about every 3rd or 4th word.
But he's
you know,
smart, so.
Right,
maybe
but I was just like, he might be able to fill in the blanks. It might be something you might have to have a verbal
but not
conversation
right
later.
Harpo. Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, you're getting every like 3rd or 4th word, so you can kind of put together what they're doing, but not the numbers
Let's
of what
just-
they're doing.
Let's just do this. Let's say give a man a small amount, a modest 200, whatever.
Yeah,
That seems like a lot. But I have no
It's just
idea.
enough to just kind of get around.
To make it seem like, and then we'd like to have Cliff with us because it seems like he might have some knowledge, or we'd like to at least meet with Cliff one-on-one, or have him come with. They could rescue him. Whatever. I'm just rescuing right now. I just want to take all the babies and free them from this horrible place. Okay, but so
And then Dayu goes with us too.
Yeah.
For research.
or just amnesty, like they don't have to kill him.
Yeah. And so we know
Because
he'll
he's
still be
helped us.
alive till we go back.
Yeah. So
Okay.
give us at least the 30 days, then we have to come back. Though we say that. Okay, you're the talker. I'm the kid.
Drinks are arriving.
Done, mind.
Okay, Cliff is bringing the drink. It's the same as I had before. Harpo, it's good. Yeah. Was it good? Was it okay?
Fantastic.
Was good?
Cliff.
It was
It's the
amazing.
best
Thank you,
drink.
Cliff.
I've
Was
ever
good?
had.
It was great.
Cliff,
Okay.
you're a treasure.
So,
We treasure you.
Treasure.
Cliff the Grundle.
Grundle.
Cliff the magnificent Grundle.
And you can see the light. Just there's a little bit of light, but he's like Harpo's right there, so he's scared. So he sets them all out,
I did cover it.
and he sets them in front. Thank you so much. Thanks, Harpo. And walks off.
All right. I'm thinking for travel reasons and everything, and that 30. I keep on saying days. What is it?
Cycles.
Damn it.
The sun, as we cycle through our 2 suns, it takes 14 day sets
Sounds good.
per sun.
Damn.
So every 12 hours, we have 2 hours of no sun. Hence, you fleshy creatures might want to find someplace indoors.
Does it get cold?
Not just cold,
Oh.
I'm fucked.
but really freaking cold.
Electricity, I can make
That's what he does. He's like, it gets
I'm a
really
heater. I feel like this is sort of okay. I'm so sorry.
You will slow. Your light will dim. You'll be dead.
Nice.
When so
I
about
look
what
forward
time?
to it.
Oh, you only have a few day secs left before we have their 2 hour cycle, 2 day sec cycle of.
Where is there? How many day secs does it take to get to the north, where the transmission station is?
How are you traveling?
On an awesome jet ski.
Star Trek.
The Star
No,
9.
it's
Should take
the
you
ass kicker.
To take you
That's
under
bigger.
1.
Under 1?
Yes, full speed.
Is there anything
Does it
there?
hover?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Similar to your guys' vehicle. Very similar. Not
So you
identical.
put in the upgrade for the sweet jams.
the sweet
Yeah.
jams.
Yeah.
They're the
That was
Yes.
it. Was a must, really.
It is an absolute need.
It helps you get places a lot.
They're
really
the
does.
crunchiest green. So when we get to the in 1 day cycle on the transmission station, is there shelter there for fleshies?
I hope so.
Nice.
Now, if you really want to like a return on your investment of time for us to get
It's
this
best if we
artifact
stay
information.
alive.
I mean, do you have? I mean,
Oh, they'll be fine.
I know, but is there any way for we to stay alive?
like, does
Sleeping
Willie
bags.
have anything? Is there anything? that
Willie
we could
does
take?
not.
Like camping
Who
gear.
does?
Oh, well, they do have some lodging.
Yeah.
They have them. They're hibernation pods for the 2 hours for flesh creatures. It's a place in between the two docks, the space dock and the water dock. That's where you can rest for 2 hours or be in a hibernation pod so you don't die.
Perfect.
That's something that you can do,
Something.
but
maybe.
it's not really something you can bring with you that I know of.
Yeah.
But we can
Portable
meet there
heaters.
and plan
So
It's between here and the transmission station, between the two docks.
it's between the two docks. It's not between the transmit. It's
Not
right
two
between our two docks.
Oh, here.
Yes.
All right.
Someplace you might be able to rejuvenate. Oh, there is a place. They call it the Voltage. They create some things out of the technology that comes out of here. They might have something, I do not know. Mostly they establish like power things that shoot things and thrust forward.
I've heard of them before.
Yeah,
they have
they-
great work.
They do basically the way your craft levitates.
Mm.
They build those things, the things that make them move.
Do you think that there's like a crafty craftsman who might be up to making a floaty pod?
I'm not into crafty.
You're into deals.
I'm into information.
into deals.
Information doesn't come free or easy.
You tell me.
All right.
What's this worth? What's Dayu's life worth?
All right. How about for traveling reasons and everything to make sure we get around 200 credits? We'll keep Dayu with us if we give you the information you need.
30 cycles?
30 cycles. Then he'll stay alive.
And we'll need Cliff to help us with the research. So he needs to come with,
Cliff.
as long as it's okay with him.
I enjoy that you call him by his name.
The Grundle? Cliff the Grundle.
They're all Grundles.
He needs a little adventure. A little pep in his step. I think it'll
And
make
we need a servant. I mean,
a servant.
you know that they're not worth much, so.
and I think his work ethic would.
You have Dayu as a servant.
But
Okay,
he's
yeah.
an Azrai. We need a Grundle.
You've worked with him. You know his work ethic. We need an actual good work ethic.
We need somebody subservient to us and
For
less than.
Just
You
for
have to
travel.
persuade him that one.
Huh?
You're gonna have to take 2 people from him. He's offering 1.
Could we all persuade him?
Yeah, well, it'd be
Okay.
you two. You're doing the talking. The
Okay.
muscle we already talked to.
I don't have anything for persuasion. Come on, baby. For Cliff's life. I'm sorry, I'm being ridiculous.
30.
30.
2.
You're just like,
Come on, guys.
So you're saying you
I'll do
want
it.
200 credits and a Grundle.
just a grunt.
I mean, he's just a Grundle.
But what about Sally? What is she to do?
Sally?
He works for Sally.
She can find another Grundle. They're a dime a dozen, right?
A dime.
Or, you know, they're.
Yes.
Yes, whatever that is.
We know what they are.
I don't.
Well, when we bring it back, he'll have even a better work ethic because he'll be out in the
Well, I'm
world a
still
little
some
bit.
discipline
Yeah.
That will take some thought. Find a couple hours in your hibernation pod, Fleshy. 200 credits. Done.
Alright. 30 cycles start when you make your decision.
30 cycles start after your hibernation. I will have my decision after your hibernation.
That's fair. Alright.
For now, you have Dayu. You hold out your hand. He's like,
It's for
Did
the
you see
deal
that?
done.
he takes his fin and goes.
Just want to slap his like,
Can we slap him in the head? Because we don't know. And then we can slap him a little extra hard.
Can
Just
I
kidding.
please? Can I just-
Oh, and then he accidentally like kills him. Just kidding.
takes like
If
3
somebody wants to
damage.
do it. They can slap him.
I want to do it. I don't want to
Do
move.
it.
I just go.
I'm to it. The deal is made.
Nice.
Oh.
I understand you don't know our customs.
This one seems better. I think we should start a new custom.
I agree.
Seal the deal with you.
He
right?
likes you a lot.
Bam. Gotcha.
Could I?
200 credits.
200 credits. Nice.
And he scans it, and he scans your
My thing.
device.
Just
Now-
shit on my device.
Yeah.
I had
Yes.
a question out of game. Earlier you said that how many days is it between when it's 2 cycles of dark and then how many? 14?
Yeah, from what you're understanding, he's telling you there's 2 suns.
Yeah.
And when it comes to when I talked to you about 14 day secs, every 12 hours, right? There's a 2-hour point
Okay.
where it becomes very, very freezing cold.
Okay.
And then the next
So
sun shows
every
up.
cycle will have to deal
Yeah,
with
the
that.
next sun shows up after 2 hours. They're kind of close, but they show up. And so I'll write it down for you. It's like
No, I get it.
every 12 hours, there's a 2-hour cycle of cold. And then you get 12 more hours.
I
of
in my
warm.
brain thought 14 days, 2 days, not hours. Cycle.
Yeah, 14 day sex is a
okay.
full cycle.
Alright, sorry guys. Alright, back
And
to
yeah, it's a weird thing that I made up in my head, and
I love it.
I'll put it together. But yeah, so our deal is sealed, and see you after hibernation there, Fleshy.
See ya, fishy.
I want to go
good.
find
Yeah.
Oscar.
Fleshy and
Gotcha.
fishy.
we might work well together.
I think so.
You can hear him as he mutters off and goes to talk to somebody else he's doing it with. He's like, her pants are saucy.
Sausage
Yes.
So yeah, that's what's going on. You have all that there. As he walks off, I did want to. You hear very, very faintly in the background, and I don't want to make it too loud, but it's going to end up being loud.
But faint.
Yeah, but lower than that. I didn't adjust the volume.
Is that what it sounded for?
No.
No. Oh.
Not at all. It shows up and goes, where's the device?
Who?
And
Who shows
you
up?
see standing there, almost like it's a humanoid creature, but it has no face, and the voice comes from nowhere.
Similar to the people who might have seen at the table.
Very blank, but very blank. Like nothing movement, very serious, like no emotion, no gender, almost like no clothing.
Does it have eyes?
Nope, nothing.
Is it a giant?
It's like a cloak.
No, it's about. I mean, it's only about 6 feet tall.
Is it the flailing tube man that we met when?
Nope,
No?
does not move.
inflatable.
Very emotionless.
And he came out of nowhere? He just
It basically
popped up?
like came out of nothingness, and that's the noise you heard in like behind, and it stands right in front.
Got a blast. Just kidding.
Where's the device?
I'm
Jaya?
gonna-
Where is Jaya?
Uh-oh.
Jai fucked up.
We haven't seen Jaya in like, nearly a day sect. A few days.
That's to be accounted for. We need to
find the device.
Okay, we'll go with
And we'll end our session.
He stole something.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah, it's probably because he stole that thing.
Oh yeah.
The police are after that bitch. Now we gotta go trial.
Damn it, Jenna.
You guys, I'm not even gonna have to put my finger in my nose next time because I took notes.
She brought a computer.
My computer did it.
So
Isn't that weird how if you don't have your device with you, yeah, it's awful.
This is different, like it's a mess of a.
I don't even know what to do. If I didn't have my calendar, I would not know what I'm doing.
I have twitchy hands though too, just because like if I don't have something, then I'd be like doodling or like
Already.
fidgeting, and I don't know, it's just weird.
Well, that's why I
Come
gave you a
to the
notepad.
red chili salsa dance, guys.
Chili salsa dance.
Well, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for anybody that was watching. I know some people hopped in there and were viewing for a little bit. I am committed to blogging about our show and about the stuff that goes on Fridays. If you guys would want to pick a day,
Huh?
I'm gonna bug you guys for picking a day.
I personally would love to do it on the game day film.
Game
'Cause
day.
in that way,
We're-
Okay.
for me, and I'm in it, and it's fun. And
Okay,
silly
let
moments
me-
happening, and then
Let me work on it from today until next Thursday. That'll be my commitment to you guys as players.
and it could be like a
Sounds
half
good,
hour
sounds
before a
good.
game. It's like
Could be
it's
during the
relaxing.
game.
Yeah.
I was like, when
Drama.
when Griff and I are
Sounds
having a
good.
conversation with a NPC, you could be like, "Oh my god," or blah blah blah.
Did
Oh
you
my gosh,
see
I need
that
to save that Grundle.
Juice's, like
Did you see his hair? Yeah. That's what I want. It was like, and I think it's enjoyment for me, but plus it sets a precedent to where other people can start playing without being here.
I think it's a cool idea.
Because
for
I
sure.
know that
I'm gonna put this
there are certain things we want to do in the future.
Talking.
So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We are going to go off air, and we will see you, well, Time to Tabletop, we will see you next Wednesday, but the new Trippers,
We need 3 hands for this.
the new
You need
Trippers
2 and he needs to be a T.
will find, what do you, oh, yeah. We'll find Time to Tabletop next
Alright, that was,
Thursday.
Oh, and then these guys, we can pick their noses or whatever we want.
You can do whatever you want. In the eyes. All right.
Guys.
Peace out, all.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye.